we're starting. We're playing this game.
Welcome, adventurers from this plane and beyond to Camaraderie and Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
I kind of curveballed and just went for it.
I like that. That was great.
Take a charge.
We are missing Keegan right now. He will be showing up a little bit later. So you'll probably see the door open. He'll just kind of sneak on in.
He won't sneak. He will make a big to-do
He will
about
make
it.
up.
Yeah, give us a
Your
little
Lord
kiss
has
on the back of
arrived.
our heads.
I am here.
Me?
Me.
Oh.
We should all just clap.
I kind of like that.
Feed the
idea.
ego.
No.
Do we really?
Feed me, Seymour. Yeah. I don't. Was that your Audrey too? I don't believe we have any announcements for this evening. So
Shenanigans.
without further ado, I would like you all to sit back, relax, grab a snack.
I
get
didn't bring
ready.
my mug, so I couldn't do my
Shenanigans.
shenanigans.
Shenanigans 69, let's go!
Shouting out there.
I ate him.
Oh, and he's
Ah,
back.
damn it, he's back.
You said that, I went, what?
I also was confused by it for a
He
moment.
was like, what is happening? Okay, let's shift the music ever so slightly.
Shifting music.
Previously, on the Obsidian Winds
Rat pack.
adventure.
He's not here.
Yeah, but it's been the running name longer.
Doesn't mean anything.
And Lauren confirmed that she's not the leader.
That's true.
Oh,
And
because
that
you
it-
guys were in
Or
front
did
of
I?
El Dorado.
Well, and that it's not the Rat Pack,
Yeah.
right in front of Dordonado, and no one could lie.
Nice try.
Hurts, don't
It
it?
wasn't
I did forget.
the Rat Pack.
It was not the Rat Pack.
It's still a Rat Pack. It can be.
Previously.
But we were jumping ahead. You guys had settled after the fight with Lord Gesh. And it seemed left behind was a bit of this glowing ethereal energy. And as you would approach, it would coil around, snaking along you. Warm, comforting, inviting. And over time, it eventually made its way back into the stone encasing that allegedly seems to be Dordonado's heart. Coming to peace, resting a little bit, talking a bit about how this came to be, where he was for so long, how did he get here with the amount of protections in play. A stone fell out of the heart, which Nesta picked up. A see-through stone filled with bright starry light, the starlight shard that she was promised. You all headed out, chatted with Granny Nola for a little while, and celebrated the evening. Had drinks, turned into goats, bathed in a river covered by a thorn wall.
Cold river.
A cold river. Turned into a giant ape, and went to go wrestle his friends, casting the spell Rock at his ally Wolfgang,
Twice.
and natural 20ing him on one of them.
Oh, God.
Dropping
That's why it
him.
hurt so bad.
Yeah. Dropping him.
I'm at 43 right now.
Which he then returned with a natural 20 guiding bolt right back at the ape.
This is not over. Just so we're clear.
I'm preparing polymorph every day.
Good.
For this
You
purpose.
should. You're gonna need
Now that
it.
you know you can do it.
I'll bring my giant ape figure.
Amazing.
And we
Please
did
do.
in fact confirm he can turn into a giant ape at this level.
But not during combat.
You know, during combat.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
misread the ability.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
nice.
swapped the rules of wild shape and polymorph.
Oh, okay.
So we thought it was half at polymorph, full for wild shape. It's the other way around. Yeah.
This is not over.
And we will actually come back into that moment as Frognand in his original form proceeds to walk away. Away.
Spitting blood out of my mouth.
Thanks for the fight. Bye, buddy.
Wolfgang,
This isn't over.
you had found yourself drawn to this place. Something pulling at you in the center of your chest. Before approaching here as well, you had some words with Nesta.
I did?
Yes, and she handed off some incense to you to burn.
Right. I did see that.
Drawn to this place, this the structures of ruins in this area, you see this large circular pool filled with water. Off in front of you, you see the displayed transformation of the moon over time, over the course of a full month, from new to full, back to new. What would you like to do?
So I'm inside a temple, or it's like
It's ruins. Like
ruins.
you can look up and you can see the night sky still.
there's a pool.
There's a pool in the water.
How nice does the water look?
There's a pool that has water in it.
How nice does the water look? We talking like top scum and like super gross, or like
Yeah.
is it inviting at all?
I mean, it's natural.
Is it stagnant?
Roll a perception check.
Are there mosquitoes?
That's a great question. 12.
Demon and mosquitoes.
Malaria on its way.
I'm immune to disease. It's fine.
It's true. Eat away, buddies.
Oh, that's right. You can get Zika.
Looking over, while like the natural environment has definitely seemed to start to claim this pond, there is an aspect of it that still seems pure.
Cool. Wolfgang's gonna start to like take his armor off. He's gonna go swimming. I got a
You
bunch
are
of
covered in blood, so.
weird
Yeah.
demon guy blood or whatever all over me.
Yep. And your own.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna
And the
like
dust of rocks.
gonna get in the pool. I'm gonna clean my amazing mustache and hair, and gonna start scrubbing on my armor and trying to get all that clean.
Slow motion Wolfgang bathing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
it is very furry.
There is a lot of hair.
Getting in the water, do you like swim around a bit? Or?
Yeah, I'm like the first 10 minutes. I'm essentially just like chilling,
Okay.
swimming, backstroke.
Mhm.
You know.
The
Dog
water,
paddle.
the water comes up to like maybe your stomach.
Oh, okay, it's not that deep.
It's not terribly deep.
All right,
no.
then I sit down and just kind of like.
Yeah. As you're sitting there, just kind of trying to find some relaxation, you see in that reflection that sliver of orange. The month is almost over.
What day is it?
It is the 24th of the autumnal moon.
And we go to 30 days?
You go to 30 days.
30 days. So there's
Because I like my calendar very simple.
so there's a week left.
There's a week left.
Okay.
You'd be coming up onto this world's Monday.
Somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Yikes.
You're welcome, everybody. Okay. So kind of looking at the moon, washing myself, thinking about Lord Gesh and how I sort of wish I didn't tell him my name, but I did. He's dead now, so who cares? You know, pondering my day and what's been happening.
Just for me. Frognet has the stone, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Continue.
He's gonna pull some Shenanigans.
It is half the title.
Shenanigans. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna bathe. He's gonna get himself all clean and wash the gunk off of him and his armor and such.
As you're watching, thinking, contemplating, occasionally you glance around,
Always.
and as you kind of rub your neck and look back, 5 things of incense have been set up. And they're already burning.
Am I in somewhere in the center of the pool?
Yeah.
How close is my equipment?
Maybe 20 feet away.
Where is this incense?
It's off to your right-hand side. It's like at the edge of the pool.
Is it near
And
my...
as you're looking, you look back to your equipment, there's even more incense. And it's completely encircling you. Just little bits set up.
I'm gonna divine sense.
The smoke begins to alight as celestial energy seems to be pouring off of it.
This is interesting. Hello?
The smoke seeming to...
Is someone lighting incense?
You're just lighting incense, Mom.
I have said that.
Of course you have. The incense beginning to take your nostrils, take
What
your
does it smell like?
senses. What does your incense smell like from
I
the temple?
really like that you foisted it over to her.
Super day.
You handed it over. Yeah.
Hints
Well-
of cedar.
Yeah, I mean, it would, if it's possible to have hints of lavender, that's probably what it would be most prevalent. Maybe
Okay.
lavender mixed with cedar, like you say.
Man, I want that.
Yeah, me too.
Lavender kind of reminds me of Victoria. But I'm just kind of like, okay. Sort of starting to inch my way towards my equipment. Because there's clearly somebody here who is lighting incense. And that's freaking me out a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to start inching towards my equipment.
They're gonna find out you're a man.
I'm about to find out that I have a big fucking sword.
As you. Yeah, you walked into that.
69.
That's 1 mark for Paul. Oh, God, I wish I had a whiteboard to just like
Oh, I know.
for every like sexual innuendo.
I'm going to keep track.
Oh, hell
Oh.
yeah. Thank you, Brittany. MVP over here. As you start moving over towards your equipment, you step and completely sink underneath the water.
And I'm just going to try to pull myself to the top.
As you're swimming, you just continue to sink.
That's really
Sink.
unfortunate for me,
Sink.
as I can swim and I'm now drowning.
And as you touch the ground, you're no longer in water.
Holding my breath still.
There is water that's kind of ankle deep at this point, but you can see the moon in its slivered form, but massive. You're far closer to it now than you were before.
This looks like a very different area that I've in it. Does it look a little bit familiar?
It looks a little familiar.
All right. And I kind
As the vacuum of space, no.
of eyes pop. Is this a Lunaris thing? Last time she answered, I think.
You see a little bead of light inside that darkness of the moon. It begins to grow and stretch.
Yeah, this is a Lunaris.
She's taking her time getting to you.
Kind of just standing there watching it.
As it grows,
No
you feel a
toe
tap
tapping.
on your shoulder. As you turn around, she's already there.
Oh!
I turn around. Clever.
I am chaotic in nature. She looks very different right now. What normally adorns her attire of that kind of orange creamsicle design in the autumnal moon, that orange is still there, but it has receded to the edges of her dress. Her hair is now stark, completely black.
Is she going through a goth phase?
She's moving to her next month.
Hot.
The Blackwind moon being on the horizon. Wolfgang?
Can I call you Lunaris? I don't know if I ever checked that box.
Most everyone does.
Lunaris, how are you? Do gods have feelings? I'm gonna stop with the mundane questions.
I'm feeling well.
Good.
And yes, we do.
Oh, excellent.
You needed something.
I probably need a lot of things right now. But yeah, I think I do need something. I think I need help. And I think I need your help.
You have come to the right place then.
Yeah. It's hard for me to say the things that you obviously know I'm going to say anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to still belabor the point a little bit here because that's just how it goes with me. I feel less powerful than I should be amongst my group. I feel that the things that I'm bringing into the many combats we've been in are not as good as they could be. And I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to protect my friends when I need to. And I don't know what to do about it. And there's only so many push-ups a guy can do in a day. And they're not really, bringing me to that next level. And so I am asking you for help.
Not an easy thing to do.
No, as is evident by the amount of belaboring of points that I made there.
It was a good effort.
Thanks.
It's something I've been waiting to hear for a while from you.
Yeah, this last fight and the one before that, and probably the past few, have made the need more stark to me.
Cassandra told me of the fight. You all did very well.
Yeah, I mean, I ate shit at one point. That was fun. Seems to happen a lot.
But you had my prism there.
Of course, she, as always, took
Never
care
fails.
of business. Was the prism that you need.
Mm-hmm. So you want my power?
I don't know what that means. Yeah, yes.
Power takes many different forms in this world. Some, it is confidence, courage, faith in oneself or others. Others can be bargained with, struck with a deal.
Okay.
It is not something I do often or lightly.
Strike deals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been a part of deals in my past.
Yes, but this
Never
will let
with-
you tap into a type of energy
Oh, God.
that most people don't get access to. With this power, I would ask something of you in return.
Lay it on me.
To inspire strangers, those around you, allies, everyone you meet. Give them inspiration.
I thought that was something the DM could do. I'll take some psychic damage from that one.
Yeah, I might just give it to you.
What does that mean to you?
It means when the time is right, you can swing your blade. But more often than not, I would like you to use your words.
That's... I can do that.
Strike courage into people's hearts, not just your blade.
You're not telling me I can't fight things, right? You're just saying, like, if I can, work around it.
Nesta is quickly proving to be my blade. She will destroy what dark entities reside out there. And she will guide those who are lost. I need someone to inspire them.
Okay.
She is my blade. I wish for you to be my voice.
Okay.
She shrinks.
How tall was she at that point?
30 feet.
Oh, that's intimidating. Should have led with that. Sorry.
She shrinks down to probably about 5'4".
This is a different. This is a
Looking
different
up to you now.
angle here. It's weird.
Do we have an accord? Her nails are painted black. as the shake goes downwards. That orange and black energy wrapping around and turning red as the Dragon Wrath Moon, as red as your energy, your confidence in yourself. And as she lets go, in the center of your palm is a red moon.
Sick. So cool. Is it like a tattoo?
Looks like a red moon. It's a little raw. You've dealt with way worse, though.
Yeah, from Frogman.
20 minutes ago, upside my head.
Still bleeding.
I mean, I'm kind of stronger than Lunaris. No
I
biggie.
will crush you.
Is that a red moon or just the blood coming out of my nose?
Okay. I will do what I can going forward to be your voice. I would hope that if you at some point feel I need to turn in a different direction for one reason or another, you can reach out.
I will be meeting with you again once you go to sleep.
Oh,
There's one more thing on my list.
right now?
Not now.
Okay.
Deserving members are not yet present.
Excellent. I will do what I can to make sure that I don't let you down.
She nods. Begins to grow. And she expands to a point where she cuts off from your peripheries and fades into the night.
Am I still in this weird place?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see her head grows almost to the shape of a full moon. And as she turns, going silhouette, her hair encompassing, revealing the curve of her jawline, and it turns into the current phase of the autumnal moon. And you wake up, floating on your back in the pool, incense.
There's still incense burning?
It's pretty much almost out now, but a number of animals have gathered nearby, and they're just staring at you. A few deer,
Are
some
you naked?
squirrels, a couple raccoons.
Yeah, I'm naked. Naked.
These are all druids.
I know. Creeps.
Are you people? I splash water.
They scatter off. The deer, wah, like panics, kicking over some of the incense nearby. Yeah, forest light. But
Do I have spells for that? Hold on.
I'm about
Cast
to
Fireball.
retcon this whole evening.
Fight fire with fire.
But you are now standing in the water.
Fucking perverts. I swim a little longer and then I
All right.
robe up or put my clothes on. And
Eventually
back to the
rejoining the team. The rest of the evening progresses as normal.
As previously
As
RP'd.
previously RP'd. Nesta.
Mhm.
After your bath and pampering in the ring, and your not-so-dream state, evening of companionship with Kylas, you find yourself laying in bed, resting. The fabric of wherever this plane is, wherever it comes from, gently lifting you up. Like sleeping on a cloud, you drift into darkness before eventually finding yourself standing in that ankle-deep water.
Hello.
Ascending out of the water is Lunaris. In similar garb, fashion, she appears.
Greetings.
My prism.
I'll bow my head.
You have done very well, Nesta.
Thank you.
You've made myself proud. You've made your mother proud. I think you've made your allies very proud as well. And I hope that you've made yourself proud as well.
I have.
I think this test was exactly what you needed. You will be quickly leading the people of this world, your community. People will look to you for guidance, wisdom, strength.
I will endeavor to lead them the best I can.
Tonight will be your first opportunity to. Wolfgang, as you begin to step out of darkness after you had gone to bed, you find yourself in the same space you had meditated in once more. But Nesta's here.
Hi.
Are you really here, or is this like a weird dream thing?
That's what I'm wondering.
It's a bit of both.
Oh. So
You are both here.
So we'll both remember this in the morning.
Yes.
Just making sure.
No, it's good to check.
Oh, I'm just making sure it's not too
Sorry.
I'm experiencing.
Her past dream experience has been a little wild.
A little while.
Wolfgang, I have sensed your shift in devotion. Due to those nearby pursuing their path and doing well. Wolfgang is an example of what you had set for the world.
Oh.
Your impact, not just mine. And tonight, I sense a shift in you. And one should be watched over by a prism. Enact your duties, my prism. Lead this ceremony.
What's happening?
She sits.
Did you make a deal of some kind?
Sure, I did.
Are you wanting me to ingratiate him in the ways of the temple? Or is there something else you're wanting here? Sorry, I've had a long day.
Something that is currently prepared for you is the spell ceremony.
Excellent. I'll cast it. Did you talk earlier? Is there something I'm missing here?
I feel like we're both missing something here, but I'm piecing it together based on the vagaries of a god.
Mm-hmm.
I'm officially joining the sect of Lunaris, the temple of whatever you guys want to call it. The cult? Nope, that's definitely not the right word. Nope, definitely not the right word. Stupid voices in my head.
Your moon burns.
I hold out my hand and show you.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, it's something.
That's amazing.
So I think I need to
Go all the way.
This would be the time to do it.
Thank you, Zach.
Let's do it.
So I drop to one knee and I kind of something funny.
Tie your hair back.
Yeah, I tie my hair
Okay,
back.
Zach, mark
Back-
yourself.
So I have seen these things these past months that have tested me and tested my friends. And we've fought some horrible things and faced some pretty horrible threats, and mine have come from both inside and out. And I have achieved the glory that I sought when I left my home. What seems like a year and a half ago, but was probably like 4 months. But through all that, I've found a purpose and allies too. I've had people who've shown me that it's okay to be thoughtful and caring and bold and brash and inquisitive and strategic. I had thought my purpose was to go out and accomplish great things, and while I've done that, I think there's more to life than that. So now I'm going to be swearing a new oath today to my friends, to my people, and to Lunaris.
Wow. When did you get so eloquent with your words?
They're always in there. Sometimes you just gotta grunt a little. That's you. That's your interpretation, not mine.
I don't know. You picked up on it pretty fast.
I mean, I saw him go for the pencils.
Wolfgang, you've proven yourself worthy beyond words, and the temple is lucky to have you as one of our leaders, to guide people through the darkness and to carry the moonlight with you. Welcome to our order.
Thank you.
You cast ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
It will have to be the option that is anointing someone into your faith.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I can't marry you, you know.
No. It's a...
I can't marry
I
you.
forget exactly what the bonus is, but there is an effect that you're gaining.
But it's only whenever she's around, right?
No, I believe it's... ceremony can do a number of different things depending on the scenario that the ceremony's for.
Sick.
Dedication right here.
Yeah.
Next
it's-
24 hours, anytime you make a saving throw, you can add a d4.
Sweet. But that's permanent, right?
No.
Next 24 hours.
Permanent for the next 24 hours.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Titles. If you wish to accept them.
Sure.
I kind of have a thing for titles, so yeah, go
That
for
sounds
it.
pretty cool.
Nesta, the Moonwalker.
Like it.
I like it.
I like it.
Sure, we're not going to get sued by. Never mind.
Wolfgang, the Night Flame.
Oh,
I'll
that's
take it.
so good.
Sick.
You have both done incredibly well. And I will be needing you within the next week. I will be disappearing for my month. I will be traveling. And while I'm away, I expect you to fight what will crawl out.
Is my home in danger?
Not anymore.
It won't affect us this time?
No.
Or maybe not as bad.
Your expediency saved it from a far worse fate.
Good deal. Where do you need us?
Wherever you feel you should be going. Threats abound, and there is plenty to fight it. But I trust you two the most.
Thank you. We will be vigilant.
Rest well. You have more than earned it.
See you in a month.
In a month. She grows, becoming the moon once more. As you all wake up in the morning, you meet, you go to Dordonado, and you are gifted your glimpses into the future with your heroic inspiration.
Sick.
Since we're at a kind of pausing point, I just want to check. Your internet's still working, right? Because my internet just cut out. I want to make
Mine's
sure we're
still
still
working.
live.
Mine is.
Okay, good. As long as it's just a me problem.
It still shows like.
That's fair.
Good.
Hey. All right. We will come back to the moment of you in front of Dordonado. I think everyone failed except for Kylus on this truth
Yes.
test.
Who nat 20 on that thing?
Nat 20
Yeah.
on it, yeah. All right. You guys find yourself...
Oh, I long rested like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you guys long rest.
Do you want me to make a roll?
Yes. I don't know if anyone rolled for you.
Okay.
I
What
don't
is it?
think so.
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma? The Riz.
You could just fail it.
5. Yeah, I definitely. I can. I will.
You know what? You're right. The dice didn't tell me I chose this. You tell me what to do.
You just said saving throw.
Yeah.
I'm using my inspiration.
Flash of genius. All right. What are you guys up to? You've been gifted your boon from Dordonado. You can still chat with him. It's entirely up to you guys.
What time did you tell Bobby we were going?
I told him that it would be what is now today. I think he's already waiting for us there. But, I'm sure he'll understand if we wanted
It's the Wenix River.
Wenix.
Wenix.
I'm rebooting my computer to see if I can reconnect, and
That's
then
totally
I'll write
fine.
it down.
Yeah, I have it written down as well. So.
How long is it supposed to take us to get to this guy?
I mean, we're pretty fast. We have to see where we are once we leave the hurricane.
Last time, before you went into the hurricane, you guys were over the ocean, towards the east.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Before we leave, I want to talk to probably Granny, if she's findable.
Yeah, she probably escorted you guys here, but then left you guys to have a private conversation with Dordonado. So she would be at the end of the walkway.
There's only so often we get to talk to a Titan, though. Was there anything else we should say before we go? Yeah, that's a little scary.
You were in his mouth.
It was really scary then.
It's not the first one.
I acted
Mark him.
Yeah.
I acted brave, but it was a little frightening.
If you have any questions for him.
We'll be in touch.
Yes. I doubt this will be the last time I see you all.
Go ahead.
You'll let us know if there's trouble? You need help?
There are those who can speak for me on that behalf.
Great. Thank you again.
My life. For you.
Was that a
You're worth
promise?
You're worth saving.
We got a real penchant for saving giant flying creatures.
Okay, so let's make a quick tally. Dora, the Rock, couple of dragons.
That's about it. But still, 4 giant things in the fly.
I mean, that's an above average number.
I would say so. Most people
Yeah.
have 0.
I mean, 4 is above average.
That's what you'd like to think.
He doesn't know he's smooth.
Put one for Dominic.
Hey, that's a joke that's been running before this episode.
You're right. I don't have Dominic on the list.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna talk to Granny.
All right.
Hey.
We'll kind of move over to that moment as you guys all hop off of the boardwalk.
If she's right there, I'll say that I'll talk to her in front of everybody. I don't have.
Yeah.
Not a private, quick conversation.
She kind of just is greeting you all.
Hey, Granny,
Ah,
I got a question for you.
fire away.
You know that giant black stone that you guys are like praying around?
Indeed.
What's the deal?
What?
The wonderful thing about that is we have no idea.
So,
Maybe that's a question for the aeons old entity that the, stone is resting on.
All we know about it is that it absorbs conjuration magic very well.
Didn't the big old stone in Nekrovskia do the same with necrotic magic?
yeah, we encountered a very similar looking stone in my city
Really?
that may be worth you guys looking into.
I do remember in a drunken stupor, Sorn was speaking to me about potentially taking a trip to your city, I believe.
Yeah?
And
I can send a word ahead and let them know.
We can't exactly stop our incantation on the stone. It is a central part to keeping this hurricane up.
You're old as dirt, right?
No, Dirt is definitely older than me.
It's a turn of phrase. You're
I
old
know.
You're quite old, correct?
Yes.
Has it been here since you've been here?
Yes, since I was a little girl.
All right. You're right. Can you talk to the stone guy, Dora?
Yeah?
You should ask him what's the deal with that giant stone if it's in his back. Because, again, there's a similar one in Nekrovskia, and where there's one, now there's two. Something
Hey.
tells me there's more.
so, real quick on that note, you said it absorbed conjuration magic.
Indeed.
And then you guys all said the other one did necrotic, right?
He
Or-
said that. I'm going to take his word for it.
So let's say necromancy. Hey, Tilber. How
That's my name.
At this point, you just roll with it.
Are we still near Doradonata though?
You're a,
Yeah, you guys are right at the boardwalk.
So,
Oh, I would not say that's my name then.
That's fair.
you're a smart kid.
That's true.
You know how many schools of magic there are?
Yes.
Let's pretend you know the answer and you just said it.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
I'm willing to put down the bottom dollar that there's 8 of these stones out there in the world.
What's $1?
It's like a gold piece. It's just
I do have paper money in my world somewhere.
paper money. Is it backed by gold? No thanks.
Yeah.
Chumps.
Actually, the problem is it's not backed by gold.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wonder if they're tied to 8 titans. Maybe you could ask,
Doradonato. I will ask that.
are there 8? Were
Roll
there
a
originally
persuasion check.
8 titans?
I'm helping.
I'm helping. I'm helping.
Does that mean I can roll with advantage?
I don't know. I don't like how he just said he's helping and didn't
I'm like, yeah.
RP it.
I'm like, yeah, I'm helping you right now. You're gonna ask this question really well.
I'm gonna say no
You're gonna ask it good.
14.
Flash of genius.
for a
19.
19.
Guidance yourself.
Yeah, I can guide. It's just
Yeah,
that.
it's a reaction.
It's really not. It's a full action to use. What's your total?
22.
22.
What a nice DM he is.
I know. It fell onto me thousands of years ago.
And you just let. Can you hear me? Can you talk back to me?
Yes.
Okay, that's disconcerting. It fell
It's
on
all
you.
like in your brain.
It fell on you. I'm speaking out loud. It fell on you, and does it have adverse effects?
No.
Does it have positive effects?
Depends on your point of view.
I'm asking you and your point of view.
I don't use it, but it offers plenty of protection to those who I wish to keep safe. So yes, it is a good thing.
In your thousands of years of travel, have you seen these giant stones anywhere else?
No.
Wild.
Granted,
He like lifts his head a bit, and as you turn and look, it's just a wall of wind, kind of obfuscating most views.
How does
You
he,
can't see through that stuff?
no.
Buddy.
what if you run into a mountain or something?
Granny Nola guides me. Her sight is vast.
Who guided you before she guided you?
I was sleeping for a very long time.
Sounds relaxing.
It is.
And
I
he
wish I could do
yawns.
that.
The yawning just shaking your body.
Well, we better let him go to sleep, or nap, or it's been a long. He needs to recover. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, that does seem like our cue.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
pack up and
head to Bobby.
head out. Yeah.
Thank you, Lord Nola Doronado. Okay.
As the snoring shakes
He's sleeping and
the area
flying.
around you. Yeah.
God, it's efficiency.
As we leave, I just want to kind of go up and like offer my hand to Granny Nola to shake her hand if she wants to shake my hand. Just say it was weirdly a pleasure meeting you.
That is not the first time that I've heard that.
Will you be able to see us after we leave?
I mean, I can check in on you.
Just that the Donato said you can see really well.
Yes, my sight can extend rather far if I'm familiar with the person or the place.
So you'll call us if you need us.
Do you wish to be guardians of this space?
Well, absolutely. I mean, you got a precarious situation going on here. I worry that if that stone ever got messed with, or you'd already Lord Gesh got in here, so you could use all the help you can get.
You're not wrong. I simply wanted to weigh the opportunity. I did have a blessing for you all. Should you want to return, a means of traversing the hurricane without strife in the
But you were
future.
talking about how that might be a compromised channel of transportation, no?
Which is why I leave it up to you to decide whether or not you want that.
I honestly think we're kind of strong enough that we don't need it.
I'd like to come back.
Yeah.
I'll take
I
it.
kind of want it too.
All right, I want it.
And if only one of you wants it, only one of you need be present for it to take its effect.
And you do have the
Hit me
sending
with it.
stone, so that you are connected to the temple now too. They will
Indeed.
lend assistance if you need it.
Yes. There will be many a conversation to have there.
Good.
I'll put a word into my people to expect a giant hurricane,
Ah,
a little gnome, and a owl guy.
excellent. Her hand begins to glow with this greenish energy. Present a part of you. Anywhere you...
That's taken. Pull up my sleeve. Sick.
Getting
And
inked up on this turtle.
He's gonna have a full sleeve out before you leave. As the energy pulses across, this written language begins to appear in energy, and it settles in like this deep emerald green coloration on your arm.
All right, that looks pretty cool.
It's the mark of the guardian within druidic language.
Sick. Other druids would be able to read it.
Yes.
You're the first druids I've ever met, so you know.
There are plenty more across the world, all of them with their own different beliefs and functions. Whoa.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Just
You're a clanky one.
been a minute since I rolled the joints.
You need some lubricant for that. I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing. All right.
Make sure it's the long-lasting kind.
Let's get you on your ship and down.
Wait, is he the only one getting it?
Do you all want it?
I took one.
I wanted it.
This looks fucking badass.
For anyone who wants it, boom.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Boom.
Well, I'd feel left out.
Everybody
We'll
but
find
Kylos.
we'll find out if
He doesn't
Kylos
get
wants it or not. He
Yeah.
probably won't.
Chances are he doesn't want it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to mar the
I
spot.
want it on my big old bicep.
Matching tatties.
You all bear the mark of the Guardian. If you were to ever approach this hurricane on whatever means, it will part ways and let you in.
Excellent.
Yes,
I'd like
ma'am.
to, when we get to the ship, I would like to catch Penguin.
Okay. You guys eventually make your way to the Halig Tree, heading down towards the tail of Dordonado, where the military branch is located. Traveling through, appearing, and making the trek. You can walk or fly on Griffin. Back to the action surge. Actually, no. By this point, they would have brought the action surge to the city. Yeah, so no need to fly. The action surge is present, as is Neri Vareen.
Oh, he's got to get back here to say goodbye to his mom.
Do you say that?
Well, he's with us, isn't he, technically?
Yeah, but they've been kind of ignoring each other this whole time.
Really want to prod him on that. It's a real shame that he's not sitting right there, so I could be like, "Hey, you gonna say goodbye to your mom? What's the deal here?"
Well, are we... I might not be...
Ignoring that problem. Okay, continue. Sorry.
No, I'm pretty sure I'll be joining y'all.
What's that now? Why would you be joining us?
You're coming with us?
Aren't you
The
coming
vault.
to the
Here's the
vault?
vault.
Yeah, didn't
Oh,
we?
yeah.
Didn't we talk about her going to the vault with us?
I'd love it if you did.
I'm a warden as well.
That makes a lot of sense.
Look, Kylos is nodding. He wants it
He's
too.
super excited about you being here. I just want you
This
to know
is
that.
how he looks when he's happy.
Yeah, we've been spending a lot of time with him. It's very much how he looks when he's happy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yep.
this is our ship.
Mm-hmm.
We'll introduce you to the crew. They're a nice group of people.
All right. Let's get aboard.
All right.
Welcome aboard.
Don't believe I've officially met you.
This is Maverick.
Yeah, what the boss said. Maverick.
A pleasure. Neri
Well-
Vareen, Nocturne.
Likewise.
She flies over to the ship. You have an opportunity to meet with Wrangler.
Yeah, as we're walking up. Hey, boss.
Yes?
Can I catch you for a second?
Absolutely.
Listen, I know there was a lot going on back there in that, inside with the blood guy and all that. Saw you, trying to use that bow.
Yeah, not very well.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Okay.
But I talked to somebody in town last night and, well, here, I made something for you. And I'm gonna hold out my arms and two little slots will come out from the forearms and they display, it looks like they're made actually from like similar pieces of my like metal. And they are bracers.
What are these? And I just quickly put them on.
They're cursed.
I don't care.
Your hands
I did
chop
not think
off and
of
start
that.
crawling away.
So I'm using one of my infusions. These are bracers of archery. Not only do they give you +2 to damage on your bow attacks, but it also makes you proficient with longbows.
Yeah, I've been studying really hard. But
And we just learned that magic is more important than studying.
Uh,
Don't stay in school, kids.
They do require an attunement slot, though. Yes.
okay. Okay. Do I have to say that stuff out loud, or like what I'm doing, or like?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna unattune something, and then I'm gonna put them on and attune to them.
Thought these might help you out.
Are they in there? In the
Bracers
world?
of Archery are
Bracers of
they're
Archery?
they are standard D&D. Has been using that item for years.
And I also didn't. I thought they were rare. They're uncommon, so I'm
Yep.
probably just going to make one so that way I get an infusion back.
Yeah.
Wow. Maverick, Thank you.
Sure, no problem. Thought it would help you out. I mean, especially when you're like those psychic brain blades of yours are pretty sweet, but it's tough when somebody doesn't have a brain.
That's for sure. Well, I don't know what to say. This is very kind of you.
If you want, actually, now I'm thinking about it. If you give me a little bit of time, if we happen to come across more arrows than you can carry, I can make something that can help hold them all together.
That would be fantastic. Thank you. We are going shopping. Maybe Bobby will have one. That reminds me. Do you have any money?
Kind of just. I mean, what do you guys even use for money?
Gold,
Huh.
platinum, copper, silver.
Yeah, none of that.
Well, if you see anything you like, just let me know. I'll buy it for you.
Huh. Thanks, boss. Appreciate that.
It's the least I can do.
Gotta love good management. All right, here's some pizza for you.
Please don't.
Thanks for the
unionize.
bracers. Here's pizza. All right, you all board the ship. Where are you off to?
We're heading towards.
Wenix River.
The Lennox River.
Yeah,
All right,
looking for a tent.
fair enough.
Yeah, at the mouth of where it meets the ocean.
Yes.
Goodbye! Goodbye! Goodbye!
We'll be back soon.
It's a really good thing that you guys took those guardian seals because you do have to leave this hurricane.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. R2D2.
That's good.
And
really
they're
good.
dying. As you begin to raise up, Avery kind of looks to you all and just, this was the weirdest fucking place I've ever been.
This was the weirdest. Okay.
Hell yeah. Flying off, eventually the wind begins to pull open to create this corridor that you can safely travel through. As you fly through this space, like the wind still roils and pulls throughout the area, but you're kind of passing and you just see like chunks of rock that are still just like ever so slightly floating in that space. And then you see above you the massive Elder Tempest as it watches your departure.
So can we, with the tattoo stuff that we have, can we take the whole ship through?
We just did.
Kind of does this like big snake, little body roll.
Doing the worm.
Oh, Rodney's doing that back.
Laughter in the sound of thunder.
Nice.
Oh, Kylas, I think I made it angry. Hey guys, can we go faster?
It's perfectly fine.
Was that the boy or the girl version of your voice?
That was near very.
Oh, great.
So I guess the girl version. Flying along, you eventually depart to see nothing but ocean. Oh, that hurt.
Okay. Where's the sun right now?
Avery kind of pulls out a compass. I mean,
Yep.
yep.
Technology.
Mm-hmm. North that way. We're heading back west, right?
I assume so.
Lennox River?
Probably.
You know where that is?
Yeah, more or less.
Good.
I'll know a little bit more once I see some landmarks. I know north that way, but I don't know in what conjunction with the rest of.
I can help with location if you need it.
Call on you if I feel I'm getting lost. turns and starts flying directly west. You guys have plenty of downtime in this space if you want to rest, roleplay, anything. Otherwise, we can just hop forward.
Yeah, how many days-ish are we downtime in?
Downtime, not the mechanical downtime, but you have time to just chill.
Gotcha. Because I am curious, now that I'm level 10, I'm real good at making spell scrolls. What, again, what are the mechanics on how you create spell scrolls?
Well, let's say the majority of your rules set up supersede most of what I run.
Okay.
But more often than not, if you're making a spell scroll, it's considered a magical item, so it follows magical item creation.
And then consumables are half of a typical magical item.
More
right?
often than not, yes.
And so I half that again, so I'm a quarter of a normal magical item creation, right? Sick. So according to that, I believe I can make first level spell scrolls in what is it in 8 hours.
Because
So
Marker 1.
and it cost me 25 gold, I believe. If I'm understanding the rules correctly, which I might not be.
Not use that.
well, so it depends on the spell scroll.
Yeah, I think
most spell scrolls don't sit in the common range, which is what you were looking
first
at.
level do.
First level do?
I think so. I'll have to double check.
Yeah, go ahead and double check. While you're checking, is there anything else people are wanting to tackle?
Yeah, well,
What's going on?
fucking
We're
punch
just
for
on
him.
the
You
ship.
guys are traveling.
Chilling
Yeah.
on the ship.
You guys have some hours to kill
Ciao.
before you arrive at Bobby's.
I'm not fighting on this ship. I'm destroying it.
Are you gonna do anything artificery?
I don't have enough time to right now.
I'm gonna be hanging out with Maverick, and I'm just gonna be like,
First level's
I'm
common.
gonna ask him to show me some artificery stuff.
I mean, I could start trying to essentially duplicate your bracers, because if I can duplicate them and just make them as a magic item, and then I can have that. I can basically have that infusion slot back.
So basically, I'm gonna be like asking him like, how did you make these? Can you show me like how you did that? Like I know I can't just magically do it, but artificer things interest me, so I'm gonna be asking him.
Can't wait for
To
that
show me how he
artificer
made
dip
those.
You're gonna do 3 levels of artificer. It's gonna be great.
I do have a quick question.
Yeah,
and it's
go ahead.
for Zach.
Bring it, babe.
Not Frogner. For Zach.
Hey, I'm here for you.
I mean, I've called Zach
That's
before.
true. Yeah.
How since Maverick has joined, I know you guys gave me like the quintessential like here's all the background so you can realistically be caught up. But how much have you talked about your soul business?
My soul business.
So
I've probably not talked a lot about my inner wants for it, but I've definitely discussed the necessity to be able to disconnect a soul from its attachment place in order to bring back the professor. I'm pretty open about that. I have definitely talked about how the soul gem definitely contains all the secrets I need, but it freaks me out a little bit. Probably 2 of the general kind of conversations we would have had lately.
Okay. And would you have, based on my understanding from the cliff notes that I got from the last session, we did have some questions answered about wanting to disconnect the sigils from everybody else.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if you're totally caught up on my contact other plane that I did, but I got confirmation that that is possible to do within the vault without the bearer permanently dying.
Maybe.
Med.
That
There's
wasn't
always
the
a
question you asked.
I wrote it down. I asked
You asked if it's possible to detach the sigil from the soul.
once we get in the vault, is there a way to remove the sigils without the bearer permanently dying?
Permanently dying.
Yeah.
Which you got a.
Yes.
Was it a yes?
It is possible.
It is possible. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it a yes?
Check the tapes.
Check the tapes.
Anyway.
Okay.
I just watched it. That is what happened.
Okay. Good.
Would you say it's hard?
That was Lauren, not Brittany.
I don't know.
No,
She grinned at me.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
did she? Okay.
No, do not, because I was not thinking sexy thoughts. I was just thinking
Doesn't
it's funny
matter.
that you would ask if
Alright,
it's hot. Okay.
So Britt made it bad.
Paul.
All right.
Okay.
Then yes, your functions for these spell scrolls would it would take that much time and take that much money. Yes.
So I'll make a first level spell scroll during this time.
Perfect.
I would like to catch Frognet at some point.
I'm
Also
just
another
chatting, working.
logistical question.
Mhm.
How fast can I make a common magic item?
I just looked up rules as written.
Yeah.
He does
Rules?
different rules.
Yeah. I have my own custom.
Amazing.
A common item is 3 days worth of work plus 25 gold pieces for materials.
So less than a day for me.
For you, yes.
Okay. Can I make a common magic item right now?
You could start.
Alright, there's not enough
You can
time
always
to-
like pick it up.
There's not enough time to make it like between lift off and going to bodies.
Yeah, most likely not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I won't.
You guys will probably be to Bobby's in like 4 hours or so.
Okay. Yeah. I imagine it's probably like long restish amount of
Yeah, it's
time.
closer to like an 8 hour.
Okay. That's
8 hour
kind
period
of
for
what I
you.
figured. Okay.
I will find Miss Nesta over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah, I want to talk to Frogman at some point.
Oh, you guys go ahead.
Oh yeah, let's hop into that first.
Okay. Hey, Froggy.
Yeah, that's my name. It really is.
Not really, actually.
Shit.
I wanted to throw something out to you.
Yeah.
Because, Bones working on something for the boss, and then it's been a while since I've made stuff, and it's forgot how to kind of write, kind of relaxing it is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm literally making a scroll right now. You want to be work partners?
Paper's not quite my forte, but we might be able to work something out.
Okay.
But I'm looking at bigger fish right now. I want to throw a proposition out to you.
Yeah.
Because I know you guys want these sigil things gone, right?
Totally.
But can't deny, seem pretty useful.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I got a lot of this all at once, so correct me if I'm wrong, but
Mm-hmm.
they're tied to souls, right?
Yes.
And also correct me if I'm wrong, you're looking into doing stuff with souls, right?
Yes. Yeah. Totally.
It's really a shame that Kylos had to die like that. But
Yeah.
Oh,
His soul will be
okay.
put to good use.
Yeah.
The best of us.
and the worst.
Sorry, I had to spend 3 hours getting ready for episode 69.
There we go.
Is his name
Just
on there?
cranking
Mark
it.
him. Mark him.
He's been
Yeah,
edging this
okay.
whole time.
Mark him.
Got
I
some
am
catching
ready.
up to do.
Yeah,
Fucking
apparently.
gooner.
Gooner.
Uh,
What I miss? Probably a lot.
Real quick recap just for you.
Cool.
Chatted a bit about the giant stone inside of the mountain. Learned it absorbs conjuration magic really well. It's the foundational point for creating the hurricane.
I made a deal with Lunaris.
You made a deal with Lunaris. They had a dream anointing devotion ceremony.
Where I swore an oath to Lunaris.
Mhm.
They're both naked.
They were both naked.
As the leader.
didn't talk about that.
No, we didn't.
More than likely, we were not.
What were the details of the deal?
That's something you'll have to watch the episode to find out.
Fine. Okay,
Damn it.
whatever.
Mostly because I don't remember.
Eventually, I can tell you guys later. Chat a bit with Donato, and then met with Neri Varine, who is aboard the ship. You guys haven't left.
And we got the
Neri
marks.
Varine is traveling. Oh yes, there were guardian marks presented to everyone. If you want one, you can have it. It allows you to re-enter this space without the hurricane giving you an issue.
What does it look like?
It's like this deep forest green druidic marking.
Yeah.
Yeah, edifice.
So does
green
that-
doesn't work well with
So
the
does that
blue.
mean when we're flying out, Kylus is just
No, it's essentially like a vicinity kind
Yeah.
of thing.
So if he's by himself, he's on his own.
Yes. Yeah.
Whatever.
Nirvarine is aboard the ship. She's traveling with you guys because you were heading to the vault.
Okay. I don't have a chance to talk to Jordan either.
Yeah, we'll come back to anything you're wanting to tackle.
Okay.
They are having a chat.
Okay.
So, and you're wanting to do some soul stuff,
Yeah.
and these sigils are tied to souls.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking. It's a long shot,
I'm here for it.
but
We'll try it on Kylos first.
that depends. Do you want your buddy to be in a wand for the rest of eternity?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Does that mean I can go in his ring whenever I want to?
That's a deal between you guys.
Okay.
I ain't getting in the middle of that.
Well, let's think about it. Let's discuss it a little bit. But so what's this wand eternity shit?
And here's the idea. We get these sigils off of you guys. You know, get them free. You guys are all fine and dandy. If we come across something that has souls in it, if you're figuring out your stuff that you want to do, who's to say that you can bind the soul to a sigil and then put that soul into something?
So wait, so are you saying that I take outside souls and bind them to the sigil, thereby freeing the soul that's already attached?
Right, because you can't do anything unless it's attached to a soul, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if you got something that has a bunch of souls in it, take one out, connect the sigil to it, and then we can try and work out putting that, essentially taking sigil into something
So
and then use it
making
to our advantage.
like a sigil wand.
Essentially, yeah.
Crazy. So, between you and me, I see the possibility in that. I would be careful about discussing binding souls for eternity for our use in front of other members of the Rat Pack.
That's probably
Nesta, where are you right now?
Trying to make myself useful on the deck, probably.
You guys be below deck.
Definitely, as soon as I started smelling this part of the conversation.
Hey, let's talk this way.
Let's talk this way.
Fair enough.
They mean well, but I don't think that they, Wolfie and Nesta, always see as pragmatically as you're doing right now.
Look, I'm not saying that we're going out killing people, stealing their souls, and using them for what have you.
Oh, of course.
I'm saying if there's, I mean, and keep hearing about this soul gem, the thing. I'm assuming if it's called a soul gem, it's got stuff in it.
Yeah, but it's a little fucky. I'm a little scared of it.
Why are you scared of it? It's just a rock.
Yeah, it tries to turn people evil.
Huh. Yeah, never mind. That's pretty fucky.
Yeah. But I like it. I think once we get into this vault, so we're going Bobby's, then as far as I understand, we're going vault. In the vault, I think that's when we spring on this wand business. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's either that or we leave all this stuff behind. And, I mean, kind of put that in just a no harm, no foul kind of a thing. Nobody can get it. Nobody can get into it.
Usually, it's proven to be a little more porous than that.
Yeah.
But
All right, well, I was just thinking about it. Thought I'd throw out the idea.
no, I like that. Hey, I don't know how couth or this might be, but I've noticed sometimes when you walk around, you kind of go clank clank screech screech, right? I'm making this for you. This is gonna be a scroll of grease. You can just kind of oil up your hinges whenever you need to. Yeah. So when we get to Bobby's, I think I might be able to finish it up, and it seems kind of thematic for you.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah?
I don't always, have that prepped all the time, so
Oh,
having something just off the cuff is pretty nice.
cool. Let me know if you have other requests. I think us big brains, gotta stick together.
And if you need something mechanical or magic items or something, I'm working on something for the boss right now.
I've been making some recipes. I can make things a little sharper, a little more able to strike. And speaking of soul shit, I could protect one's like soul from like divination of its intentions. Shield the mind, you know. Here, take these recipes. Anything else?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I got you.
Put these to good use.
Let's make like a permanent little workspace. It'll be really cute.
It would be nice to have a little home base.
Yeah, it'd be cute, right?
Yeah.
Can you say something that's cute?
Now you're just putting me on the spot.
Yeah. I'll come back to you.
As you guys are becoming crafting bros.
I'm just gonna bend down and just start taking pieces and just.
Bunny rabbits.
Kittens are nice.
Rainbow, unicorn, cloud.
Trigger word activates.
That's what I was thinking.
Wolfgang, I believe you were looking for Nesta.
Sure was.
You find her helping above deck.
I'm mopping.
She's mopping.
What kind of approach?
Swabbing it in.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm all wet. I'll put it away.
You're the worst.
What's up, bud?
She wants to win.
I do want to win.
She doesn't know what happens at the
What
end
are-
of this.
what are we doing?
I think I'm gonna do something. Whoever has the
We're
most
doing
marks.
an innuendo
Because
competition.
it's episode 69.
Okay.
What are you
I
gonna
love this.
do to me?
Oh, mark him.
It's only for losers. So that was real last night. That whole Lunaris thing. You saw that too.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
No.
Following up in the real world
Mhm.
after our not so real world thing.
Yep.
So what
Apparently, shared dreams is a thing.
is it?
Apparently. Did you not know that? I didn't know that up until a few days ago. I mean, last night. Why would you want to talk about?
A few days ago or
I mean,
last
no,
night?
I just forget it. So, what's up? How you feeling about
Why
it?
is your face super red right now?
It's not.
It really is.
It's not. No. What I wanted to
Insight
know
check.
was.
No.
Put that dice down. You would never.
You're talking to the
You
right
would
person.
never. How you feeling about your new responsibility, Mr. Nightflame?
Pretty good.
Mr. Knight.
I apologize. I already forgot what she called you. It was, hold on. Nope. Moonwalker. That sounds vaguely copywritten, but we're not going to worry about that.
They both got titles.
I like that.
That's cool.
I like it too. They're pretty good.
I had made a deal
Night
with her
Flame.
before our
Flaming Knight.
dream thing. And she had referred to you as her sword or her blade or something like that,
Oh,
which is pretty rad.
that is rad.
She called me her voice. And I thought that was odd because I feel like you're nicer than me. But she wants me to, like, be nice to
Some-
people.
I don't know if that necessarily means being nice to people.
Okay.
If you're her voice, I think it means that you're her voice of reason, her voice of guidance.
Okay. Because I'm not going to evangelize. I'm just going to be straight up with you.
And I think that's.
Just not
I
going to do
think
it.
she would want that, honestly.
Okay.
Gods are not always nice.
Yeah.
She's pretty nice. But
She seems pretty
Yeah,
nice.
but
Okay.
during her time of the month, sometimes.
Time of the year? It's 1 month a year. She's getting it all taken care of in one
Yeah.
go.
She goes and does her thing.
Which I get. I mean, I feel like there's efficiency to that. And
No.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
just
that.
stuff it all down and.
What do you think about this soul gem business with Frognand?
It's a little dicey, and I don't trust him.
Frognand?
Mm-hmm. Why? What do you think?
Just so candid.
I like confident Nesta.
Me too.
I'm not really worried about Frognand. I'm a little worried about Kylus and his influence over Frognand.
What would that have to do with the soul gem?
That's what I'd like to know. Because I gave him the gem, and they clearly had a little mind talk about it. I asked Kylus. He was all cagey. Big surprise. But I think, I don't know. I don't. Something's not sitting well with me with Kylus and the way he's influencing Frogman. He's a smart kid, but he's kind of dumb. And
Zach approves on both accounts.
and I just worry that Kylus and his infinite charisma can sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves. I heard that phrase somewhere. It doesn't make sense.
Wow, no.
That doesn't even work in the real world.
Ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves.
They're incredibly messy. Look at all of your gloves.
Oh my god.
That's exactly the point.
Wow.
But who wants white gloves?
I don't
Why not
understand,
have them
but
be
sure.
red?
I think it's worth keeping an eye on Frogland especially. And if you think that they are up to something, maybe we check in on them.
Do you trust Kylus?
Yes, I do.
Why?
I think he's really been proving himself lately.
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything else.
Okay. Just keep an eye on his influencing of our dumb son,
All right.
because I think there's something happening there, and I don't like it.
Got all that with that one insight check.
All right. I'll keep an eye.
Meanwhile, we're talking about trapping souls and objects.
But not near them.
And that was the point.
Alright. Moonwalker. And I walk away.
Night flame.
This is gonna feel real weird.
Kylus, you haven't had an opportunity to do much recently. Is there anything you would like to check in on? People, places?
There was 2 things I wanted to do before we left, but we're already gone.
Oh, we can
So-
we can jump backwards in time.
Okay. I only really need to do one of them. The other one was kind of like, meh.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I did want to talk to Dordinando while we were all there, and I had saved, and I can lie in his presence.
Oh, that's fair.
This is important to us.
I really want to lie to the
I want to have the option.
He's really been proving himself. I want to lie to the god.
I don't want to
thing.
lie. If I have to lie, I want to be able to.
Sky Titan. I got my fucking eye on you.
Okay, fair enough.
Actually,
She's
I
got
don't.
her fucking
I
eye
trust
on
you.
him.
Mark him.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. What do you want?
That sounds like
Oh,
him.
wait.
Oh wait. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
God.
Gorgeous.
And scene.
It really does work. Thank you, Kylus. What was it you had for me?
Is everyone still there?
The group did walk away eventually to just as part of leaving. But if you
Still
want
close
to,
by though.
yeah, they're still close by.
Okay. I'll just speak in primordial.
Probably a couple hundred feet, I would say, away.
Okay.
If you like hang out behind.
Yeah, I'll speak in primordial then.
Okay. You can also reply in your mind.
Oh, I'll do that.
He speaks telepathically to you all.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, his voice is echoing in your minds.
Okay. Well, now that you're feeling up to talking, I was curious if would care to verbalize an answer to my request.
Your home, the plane of air, holds much importance to me and the Arvalane. Should it be threatened, it would be of our interest to assist.
Do you have means to make it there?
I do, yes.
Tree is on his back.
Well, if the plane of air does come under threat from the plane of fire, the east will be the first target. It's the easiest point of entry as far as I'm aware. The western sky, where I'm from, we're closest to water. We may have the least to worry about, but the east will call for alliances, if they haven't already.
If you would like, I will speak with Nola.
Do I know who Nola is?
Granny Nola.
Oh, great, right, forgot she existed.
But when,
I'm switching
We never
gears.
call her Nola.
when you
Yeah.
when you're older than her, she's not Granny.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
We can travel there while you are away. Find out what we can.
So you want to go there now? Or are you going to send her?
I would take myself and everyone on my back.
To the plane of air?
Yes. It is exhausting, and I would not be able to return for some time.
Perhaps wait on that. I have someone that's there in the east right now. A cleric, Kiriani. I can visit her and she can give me answers to what's going on. And if things worsen, then you can make the journey.
Many potent religious folks in your life.
It seems I have a type. That joke didn't land very well.
Just a giant.
Just making some observations. All right. I do appreciate you giving me an answer. And
I apologize for not answering sooner, but I was conserving what energy I had.
fair enough. That parasite's long gone now, so
Indeed.
it seems you have less to worry about.
I'm hiding some things in this moment.
You are?
Are you hiding some things in this moment?
Ooh.
Are you? Sorry, it's not.
What's his insight?
Way too high.
Godlike.
84. I'm gonna pass it inside of 84.
84. I'm just gonna roll percentile.
It's 69.
It's not that he's hiding anything. It's just there's layers to his words.
Mm-hmm.
Something that could be...
Yes, roll deception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get my evil dice? I mean...
Your evil dice? I think they're...
There it is.
Which, that's fine.
I need my evil dice.
My evil dice.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Deception?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need a total on that one.
It's not the character that I'm playing.
Does it cast silvery barbs?
What'd you roll?
33.
I kid you not. I got a 34.
Oh,
Ah.
It's one above.
Alright, that's it. I need the Tome of Charisma. I need...
Yeah, because I rolled a 17 plus 17.
Stupid gods.
Yeah, his insight's wild. Doesn't necessarily mean he learns everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not a truth detector.
I'd say so, but if you go to war for the plane of air, it could be dangerous.
Never know what might go looking for what's in me.
That was Keegan, that wasn't Kyle.
Your friends await you.
Give a little bow.
That thrum, humming, vibrating through the air. Sweet sensation.
And I'll walk back down the walkway and join the others.
Catching back up in time.
We're very time jumpy
We're
today.
very time jumping today. I just want to give everyone their due
Uh-huh.
opportunities.
Timelines.
Yeah.
Sorry. Jesus. 3.
Oh boy. All right. You guys are still aboard the ship. Is there anything else anyone was wanting to do? Otherwise, we will hop to Bobby's.
Stop to Bobby.
Hop to Bobby's it is.
Mhm.
Skipping a bob.
Eventually, as those of you who are above deck, potentially you see off in the distance, land is fast approaching. And you can see where the river is extending out into the rest of the ocean. Flying down. Eventually, curving around, floating just above, you see that pitched mini tent almost. Purple
Guys.
and gold with the flashing, glowing sign, Bobby's Oasis.
Think we can stay a little longer this time?
I mean, we really don't have much of a time-sensitive thing going on here, so...
Yeah, I keep preserving the professor's dead body every time I get a chance.
That's
So,
good.
He's just chilling over there.
Near Varina's eye twitches a little bit, and then she floats off, landing.
If I remember correctly, it was quite a party inside that tent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind hanging out.
Not gonna lie. I'm gonna get hammered tonight.
Is that different
I'm
from every other
always
night?
down for that.
Slightly.
Yeah. This time it's gonna be by Bobby.
There it is.
Not if I get there first.
Hammered by Bobby.
Is he one of those
Somebody's
guys
getting
where
hammered by Bobby.
the hammer is his penis?
Yes.
Like
I
Captain Hammer.
presume.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Don't have one.
Yeah.
As you all rush to the tent, pulling back the curtains.
Everyone's dead.
It's just a bloodbath.
Free stuff.
Before you is the same lavishly decorated Bobby's Oasis. Sprawling out before you is the massive center space, far larger than the interior or the exterior were to lead on. It's definitely larger on the inside. Off to the right-hand side, you see a bit of a bar section located, and in the center of this room is a natural oasis of water and sand and palm trees growing up into the ceiling. On the right-hand side and further along, there is a second tier to this space with beautiful draped silks within this area that seem to almost shift and change color ever so slightly. No particular pattern to it either, but the space is definitely magically enchanted.
What's the temperature?
Probably about 72 degrees in here.
I'd say it's about 3 degrees cooler.
It's a little warm.
It's not that warm.
Yeah. Damn, I missed that. I missed that shot. You were like, volleyball. I was like, no, cricket.
Exactly.
Cricket.
I was just asking an honest question.
Appearing in a swirl and of smoke. The 6 foot.
Hell yeah, I love this guy.
6'2",
Almost as tall as
darker skin.
That's
Hair
all me.
is nowhere near what
Quite.
it used to be. Instead of that mohawk that he had beforehand, it's now almost like a judge's wig. That has like those slight curls to it, but it is bright pink with streaks of neon green in it.
Right.
Wearing a outfit to match, standing in 6-inch platform boots. Just hello, Darlings, welcome back to Bobby's Oasis. What can I do you for?
We missed you, first of all.
I missed each and every single one of you. You're new. As he does that too, a mage hand like boops each one of your noses.
Yeah. Man, this is not what... Name's Maverick.
Maverick. Maybe times have changed since you've been around, but I'm all the rage.
Should I know you?
No,
Oh, alright.
but you'll like to. Come! Moving you along, you are brought to a number of different spaces where you can peruse magic items. You can sell
Shopping episode.
Okey-dokey.
Cue shopping montage.
Yes.
I would like to go around. Everyone, tell me some of the new things you've picked up and if your appearance has changed at all. Let's start with Kylos.
I have increased a few items.
Mhm.
I have raised my Rod of the Packkeeper to a +3. Oh wait, no, +2. And upgraded the blade to a +3.
Yes.
And also purchased some lovely Starry Void wine.
Mm-hmm. So excited.
Building
A
hammer
bottle
on to
that
wine.
is looks like it contains liquid, and as it moves about, it looks like the star, like the night sky, in liquid form.
I know somebody who might like that.
Yeah, me, thank you.
I was waiting for you to just rip it.
Or not
Do it
yet.
now.
Special occasion.
Beyond magical equipment, if you want to just change your look, you're more than welcome to do that as well. If you're wanting new clothes, new color combinations, whatever it might be.
I have quite the wardrobe. Actually,
That's true.
I do have a special request. It's a bit more private. You should come here. I don't know. Like, look over the group and
Oh god.
Never heard such dirty things in my entire life.
I put my hand on my
Sorry,
sword.
just marking it.
I'll give him a wink and sell for me.
Well, that rod is definitely packed, and it's very much a keeper. Moving forward. Wrangling.
Okay, well, much like someone who just got a Nintendo Switch and has to have every single accessory, now that I am proficient with
Pro controller.
with a longbow,
Oh, yeah.
I've purchased many arrows that do all kinds of cool stuff, elemental stuff, because I'm tired of my psychic blades not working on things sometimes. Amongst them, I think my favorite is a swap spot arrow. So excited about that. I've also purchased a cloak of displacement and dust of disappearance and a potion of stone giant strength.
Is the cloak of displacement literally just the hide of a displacer beast for this?
Is it?
Yeah,
Right.
it's been tanned and turned into that form.
So you have like a what is it, like a Game of Thrones like wall?
Yeah, blackened cloak.
Yeah.
There's just a cat face that comes out.
Essentially, whenever you go into combat wrangling, you start to.
Yeah. So I would also probably have talk to Bobby to get some clothes that kind of match that.
Sure.
And in this
Darling, if you would like the cloak to be a different color, I can change it for you.
No, I like it the way it is. I would like
Fabulous. I never do wrong on my first attempt.
But she's gonna go for more of an emo look while she's here. She's gonna kind of get into some spandex or
Black works with everything.
yeah.
Spandex ain't getting over that butt.
Oh, it will.
The
If
spandex is the only
Bobby
thing
can
getting over
see
that
it.
butt.
Yeah. But she'll kind of go for like a darker, and she'll ask Bobby like, what goes with this, and she'll change into her changeling form out of her Githzerai form, and
Pulling out different magically color-changing clothing as well.
and I'm sure he'll attempt to give her some heels to walk in, which she will do terribly in, and
It's all practice. It's all
not get them.
practice. It's all practice.
But yeah, that's about it for her.
Hopping over to Wolfgang.
Wolfgang is going to take his armor and get it turned into a +2 armor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm buying the Ring of Spell Storing off of Froggy Poo over here.
I'm gonna keep it loaded for you, baby.
That's right, you are. And I am having him essentially, when he enchants the armor, he's also going to stylize it a little more towards how I like it. And what's the symbol of the Temple of the Prismatic Knight? Because that's what's going to be emblazoned on
Ooh.
It's a
the
Pink
chest
Floyd
of the
prism.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
It changes according to the individual who wears it. It is usually a holy symbol that is designed with 3 colors: the moon before your birth, the moon of your birth, and the moon after your birth.
Ah.
We also do that symbol you've seen on my shield where the moon is like.
Mm-hmm.
Transitioning
Yeah.
through phases, yes.
So that's what I'm going to have him do.
You can do either or.
I'm going to have him do the moon through the phases, and then in the center will be crossed spears.
I like it. I mean, I love it. I love it.
And it'll be red and gold.
Excellent. All right. Frogman.
Yeah, so I have inventoried my Ring of Spell Storing to him, but I've upgraded my Arcane Grimoire, which is my very humble leather-bound, like homemade-looking book that I'm using. But other than that one kind of very common-looking item, even though it's a +2 now, I am fucking decked out.
Mm-hmm.
I have my Circlet of Blasting on my temple, which is this kind of Art Nouveau, kind of very organic curling that glows with radiance whenever I think it to kind of be on. And then I have a robe of stars that I've purchased, which is a
It's almost like there's a theme happening here.
which is like this navy blue robe that has like amethyst green nebulae that kind of skirt down through it. I still have my cloak of protection on that I've had before.
2 cloaks.
So it's a robe and then a cloak over it, like a cape.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it too.
And
I had to think about it.
I already said I would, right?
there we go. But yeah, so that drapes over in like black on one side and then like a dark crimson red on the interior. I bought another ring to replace my Ring of Spellstoring. It's the Ring of Puzzler's Wit.
Love that ring.
And so I have a Ring of Swimming on one, Ring of Puzzler's Wit on the other hand. And then I bought 16 healing potions that I've been kind of handing out to people that started the session with us.
That tracks.
Do you want like 2?
He takes no damage. What's the difference?
I have 3.
Oh, great.
Guy avoids damage like the plague.
I resist damage like the plague.
Yeah, true.
Take
and
plenty
I-
of it. But
I sold a
doesn't
lot of
help
spell
next.
scrolls and things like that
Yes,
as well.
a number of different things.
And I got some money from some of the kinder people in this group. These 3.
I was saying, you looked at me like I didn't give you money.
And to be fair, Maverick had nothing to give.
Yeah, that's fair.
He bought something
just-
from you. He didn't give you money.
But he also gave me 10 grand a couple episodes ago.
That's
So only your best friend who didn't take you to the ring didn't give you money. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, kind of rude of him. I wish I had higher insight.
Don't we all? Nesta.
So I'm going to upgrade my crystal longsword just to have a higher rider damage. I'll also be buying the Ring of Evasion and the Cape of the Mountebank. And then also kind of coming into this new moon cycle, I'm going to also embrace my darker side. And I'll be swapping out my blue and gold like underclothes to more of a black and white, like kind of starry underclothes.
Okay. Very nice. All right.
What was that?
We're going for badass. now.
Everyone's going back.
Bunch of fucking emos around here.
It's the Matrix. Everyone's wearing black.
Not me. My clothes just got brighter.
I have to break out some nice garb to compete with this.
Maverick.
I am just picking up 2 items. One is a wand of magic missiles, which I take and kind of hold in my hand, and then my arm will kind of collapse back, and then a kind of like block piece will pop out, and there's a little slot in it, and that will kind of stick the wand in, and it'll come out with what looks like a rotary cannon,
Nice.
and just
It's a machine gun.
Yeah.
you see on the wand like little beads light up representing the charges.
Cool.
And then I've also bought a wand of the War Mage. And as I take that, I will kind of hold it above my forearm, and the piece will kind of open up, and kind of little like miniature, kind of like claw pieces will just kind of.
Creepy.
I love it.
And then at a point, and thank you to everybody who gave me money because I was literally broke.
Yeah.
And then also at some point, as I'm kind of just perusing around
Some of the nicer
elsewhere,
numbers.
I will stop in front of what I'm assuming is just a kind of vast rack of clothes.
Tell me what you want, love. Give me your aesthetic.
Nice rack.
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay, that's one.
I mean, anything's better than what I got right now. I'm basically naked.
Hmm.
And you'll see it. I will kind of fixate.
You wear vagabond very well.
I will fixate on a point.
I love it. Starts pulling it down.
You think we could make a couple modifications to it? I've got a lot of moving parts.
Who do you think I am?
I have literally no
Oh,
idea.
I literally don't know.
Keep going. Yeah.
So as I come out of the changing room, no longer in just a tattered cloak, I walk out wearing a long leather duster with a very high collar, kind of like baggy strapped pants. It looks like it has places for a few like holsters for different items and that kind of stuff. Thick leather boots. No shirt under the duster, so my metal chest piece is still exposed. And then kind of like fingerless gloves with some like rivets on where the knuckles are. And then I also have a kind of like short, flat, but wide-brimmed leather hat with the side part pinned up.
Sick.
Yeehaw.
No spurs?
Well, you are tunked and chic if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, you don't know spurs?
No spurs.
I'll work on that.
I
We'll get to
tried.
some.
I honestly did.
I forgot to mention I also bought an unassuming deck of cards.
Yes. A deck of cards, present and available.
Unassuming.
happens when we die.
I'm not
Reminds me
assuming
of
anything.
a time when I was traveling to the outer planes.
Oh, I am going to have to dissect you. Mentally, I mean.
And then I will like prep like one of like to test something out. I'll prep one of like the little like grenade pieces that will pop out of my like thigh, and pick it out. And as it's getting ready, that part of my pants will unravel, so that way it.
Sick.
I love it. All right. He kind of floats off to the side. You see over at the bar is like 3 individuals who just seem to be chilling there, just having a drink, chatting.
Do any of them look big and tough?
Anybody want to put?
Actually, no.
This is the mini
hot.
with the new look.
Yeah, baby.
Put it in front of the DM camera.
Oh yeah. Look at that paint job.
Look at that.
Can't
Oh,
see that
that's
well.
terrible.
So dark.
Hold on, hold
Let's
on.
see.
Battle camera.
Okay.
Metal
Metal
It's
So
still
hard to
so
see.
dark. Oh, it's a little better.
I want to see it too.
Trust me, it's cool.
We'll
I
post it
maked
on
it.
our Instagram story.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get some with some better lighting as well.
Pass it around.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Yeah.
Bobby collects all of your equipment that you're getting
Sexual
upgrades
harassment.
on, and immediately starts pulling out drawers and is like writing a letter, and then it disappears. Begins to write another, disappearing.
Sick, dude.
And within about an hour, hour and a half or so, some more people start stepping through. Well, with the amount that you are requesting, these are indeed going to be some all-nighters. I did request some assistance. Fellow mages of mine.
Do we need to pay them as well?
No, I will pay them.
Are any of them
You've already paid me.
hot?
That's my.
Roll a perception check.
Bobby, I have a question for you.
20, dirty.
20.
Very dirty.
Filthy.
There is
Disgusting.
there's a large 6 foot tall orc woman who comes walking in. She has this wide
mommy.
she has like a wide brim purple hat that kind of extends down and has a number of like boar tusks that have been attached to the top. She has this fur lapelled jacket that kind of extends backwards and out and splits down the center.
How tall is she?
About 6 feet. She does seem to have like decent muscle, if that's what you're
That is
looking
what I'm
for.
wondering.
Yeah.
Hey, no looking.
Stepping
Mary.
in,
I don't want to.
she's kind of
Okay,
perusing
fighter.
through a book, closes it shut. Just
All right. Where you need me, Bobby?
Is
Is she a
that
smoker?
only her?
she's an orc.
Are we? You're staring at her, and so am I.
You must be the clients.
You look like you know how to fight.
I know how to cast.
I walk away.
Casting's more fun than
You look like you know how to cast.
Nah, I'm
Careful
not
with
gonna
that.
challenge you.
She does that, and like actual smoke comes out of her fingers.
Teach me everything.
It's pressure digitate, honey. I'm sure you've got it. He does it.
And it just goes way too big. Okay, I'll work on it.
During this time, I believe you guys will be hanging out here for about a week. During that time, we're going to go into a bit of any roleplay if you guys have anything, but we will come back to that after this break.
Hey.
All right, we will see you guys here shortly.
Yeah. Go ahead and take that grease scroll.
And welcome back. I don't know why I said and. Coming back into Bobby's Oasis, you guys
you are.
find yourself, mark him, you find yourselves with about 6 days worth of downtime. Bobby and his team will be furiously working away at your requests because you guys paid some top dollars to have these things made. They're going to honor that request. There is an instance on day 4 where the tent begins to flash colors on the interior, and Bobby panics.
Rave!
Disappears upstairs, and you eventually see the lights stop. As the tent seemed to start to get ready to teleport everyone. And he has delayed it for a little while. Sorry, folks. Usually I don't stay anywhere longer than like 4 days or so.
Does it have like an auto thing where it's just like,
I can either activate it myself, or it will choose to go somewhere for me.
have fun for you?
It does make life interesting.
That does sound fun, actually. Should see if my ring could do something like that. Never mind. Don't take a look at it. This is mine. Not for sale.
C'est la vie.
He really wants you to ask more about the ring. He's pretending that he doesn't.
I will love in time.
Mr. Nand asked plenty about the ring.
Hey, when can I go in?
Sometime.
Gonna hold you up to that.
That's the vaguest shit you ever heard.
But it's good enough for me because I trust him. That's a trustworthy face, right, Nesta?
I'd say so.
He kind of, and a mage hand
losing
kind
my
of gives you a
fucking
little
mind
smile.
here. What's going on?
I think it's just Lenora
Do you
getting
need
to you.
some help?
I couldn't possibly ask.
So here's the thing. I'm asking because I want to ask you a couple of things too.
Purely selfish, yes. Come with
Okay.
me.
Yeah. Wolfie, some of this is gonna be about you know what. I don't know if you want to tag along.
I will tag along.
Did you say that around other people?
Yeah, I mean it was vaguely concealed. Anything above a 10 insight, I would say.
Not to mention you're observant. So.
I just, for the record, will be conjuring my lizard to send her in because I'm curious what they're doing.
Okay. I'll send Oz too. Thank you.
Oz is back?
No. He's gone.
Missed out.
Oh, you just bring him back. He's like,
Now I do triple digits in damage.
Are you ever gonna have a closure scene with him?
We'll find out.
Because
What do you
you're
mean
not
he's
even as
gone?
packed anymore.
Didn't get that opportunity when it came up.
wait, so Oz is just.
Justice for Oz.
Last we heard, Oz was flying back to Levinza.
Did he ever make it? What happens when his pact is severed? These are the questions I need answers to.
Looks like you have to make it to Levinza.
Okay, we'll get there after the ball.
Not that much.
I have something coming up when your thing's done.
Are you telling me to get to it?
Let's go.
Let's go. I missed an hour of the game already.
So, let's just shoot the ship for a little bit. Just kidding.
Sure, love. Sips tea.
So that was a good warm up. You feel lubed up now?
Darlene, I always feel lubed up.
All right.
Bobby's too perfect for this episode. I'm gonna get a lot of marks here in a moment.
So I'd be careful. I mean, obviously you're really powerful and everything I could ever hope to be,
Too true.
but I think your power combining with this power might be bad, so please don't touch.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen this before? I take it out of the bag of holding my.
As soon as it like shows, my eyes like fucking
The
and don't stop looking at it.
soul gem for those at home.
Roll with advantage.
Let's see.
6 and a nat 20.
Ooh.
So they heard of it.
A 6 in it.
His eyes kind of. Oh.
We came into this recently.
Well, that's pure evil.
I didn't even mean that.
Oh wow, I didn't even catch it. That is a thing of pure evil, for sure.
Feels that way.
Seems soul-like,
Mm-hmm.
soul jars maybe, a number of them. Someone very powerful made this.
Yeah.
A necromancer, potentially. I have heard of something like this existing. If you want me to, I could try to destroy it.
So here's the thing. You're a good guy, right?
Oh, see if he's a good guy.
I think you're rolling for something else. I'm hoping you're rolling for something else.
I am rolling for something else.
Okay.
Rolling disadvantage to see if he's a good guy.
I'm rolling at advantage to resist the effects of the soul gem.
So that's
His eyes kind of. Oh. Well, that's not good.
so the person that
Go ahead and put that away.
okay.
I'm like,
Um,
Wolfgang's eyes the entire time didn't leave the gem until it goes away.
Wolfgang, I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
+3 because in your proximity to me.
That's not really how that works. 13?
13? Okay.
I am Bilbo.
I am sorry for
I am
everything.
Bilbo.
So I put it away if that's something that happens.
Hand kind of.
This is for the ape.
I think it should be destroyed eventually, but what gives me reticence is that. Do you remember the professor?
do. Smart fellow.
Yeah. We were fighting, again, a very evil wizard that was trying to destroy this. And the professor died in the process. We couldn't even bring him back. We have a really powerful cleric, and she couldn't do it. So the fact that an evil wizard was trying to destroy it, and the fact that one of our friends and mentors died for it, I don't think it's the right move. But I don't know why yet.
Survivor's guilt, probably. Plenty of people die in my employment. It's not something I'm a stranger to.
So I'll go back to the question, are you a good person?
His employees in the back office.
Yes.
Okay.
People do what?
They know the risks. I don't sugarcoat it for them.
Do you allow them to unionize?
That's entirely up to them.
Okay.
Can we talk about the socioeconomics?
Oh my god.
They know.
Go!
This is freelance work. They're more than welcome to walk away at any point, but I do
Okay, so
offer.
you're a right to work state.
Yes. Sure. I'm not really a state. No, it's more of it doesn't necessarily matter. My point is I've been there, being the survivor, being the one who couldn't stop it, being the one who had to watch. It's not easy, by any means.
Is there anything you can tell us about this stone, though? I think we'd all feel better if we just knew what the fuck the deal was with it.
It seems at the center of its core is I don't entirely know. I'm hypothesizing and concluding without testing. I would have to say something of celestial proportion at its core. It is functioning solely in the vein of necromancy to keep the souls exactly where they are.
So what would happen if it's destroyed?
Those souls would be released.
To the planes where souls rest in?
Ideally, yes. The gods have their means and whims, and whether we like them or not, they are present, and they do offer some good.
So I know you don't know too much about the context in which we found it, but if we destroyed it, potentially all that would happen is that souls inside find rest?
And the core would be present.
So some good, but an exposed core of necromancy might be dangerous.
Yes.
So maybe once we're at our full capabilities and we're ready to deal with the threat, might it be a good idea to destroy it?
If you could contain it rapidly afterwards.
Like lock it away
Sure.
in a vault.
I don't. If you have one, yes.
Okay.
Adamantine. I'd probably lead line it as well.
Yeah. Arcane vaults work?
Like different planes.
I don't know all the details, but potentially.
Sure.
I might have an idea.
Okay. I have more RP I want to do with you, but Keegan is going to kill me if I take up more time.
Is that the lizard?
I think so.
No,
You
we're not. No.
sneaky.
You saw the lizard?
I can continuously and constantly see magical auras, darling.
I didn't ask you that. I'm
Um.
not there. I'm just a lizard.
So let me ask you this next set of questions, like tomorrow.
Fair
Your
enough.
time, it's fine.
Nope, I walked away.
Oh my god.
I didn't walk away.
I have to get back to work anyways.
If we gave you
Hello.
this soul gem, yeah, hi. If
Mary.
we gave you this soul
Married
gem,
folks.
could you contain it?
Yes.
Would you?
Here's my issue with it currently. It has a means of controlling the mind. I
Sure
can tell.
does.
Yes. It's got its claws in you, I can tell. I would be willing to attempt to contain its core. As it is presently, no.
So you wouldn't be okay with us leaving this with you?
No. If I can avoid killing my employees, I will.
Got it.
That's not going to help me.
No, it won't. Thank you. My turn late. Something like that.
If you get the core, you can bring it to me. We'll approach things then.
I give him the old thumbs up, regardless of the fact that I probably walked through some tent thing, or he can't actually see me do it, but
Inside the magical aura of your thumb.
he sees the magical aura.
Too busy looking at the ass.
It's America's ass.
Starts to go. Ew.
Nekroska's ass.
Nekroski's ass. He gets back to work. Is there anything else anyone would like to be doing?
I think that's all the RP anybody wanted to do. Moving on.
Then I have RP.
I
do
think he
have
was
RP.
I'll be
joking,
initiating.
'cause-
Oh, you
Oh,
did?
yeah.
Yeah. I want to visit someone in a dream.
Okay. Over the course of plenty of evenings, you find your opportunity to.
Yeah. Probably the second or third day.
Okay.
And I'm going to reach out to Atrodane.
It's not gonna be you, pal.
Atrodane. Yep.
It's never
Psych.
gonna be you.
Let me change the music a little bit.
Always the bridesmaid, baby.
This might be my puberty episode.
What? All right. Describe to me your dream.
I'll set the location as the tree and pool at the tavern, but the pool will be endless in all directions.
Okay.
So it's just really a tree.
All right. She finds herself swimming in the space, dressed in her usual performance garb.
I'll be sitting on one of the roots, just waiting for her to notice.
She kind of pops out of the water, spins, does a front flip, back in, before seeing you and just, oh,
Hello.
it's one of those dreams.
I get that a lot.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, I had to. All right. She starts taking off her, some of her attire.
I'm gonna have to
By all
wear
means,
pants.
continue, but I am actually here.
It was like 17, 3, 17, 3.
Oh.
All right. And she gets fully undressed.
Okay.
And she swims directly up to you and goes in for a kiss.
Oh, wow!
What a conundrum.
Do you recoil?
They're not exclusive.
Not the,
Yeah, but how does he feel about it?
But how do you feel about it? But
I think you said
best
that.
day.
He'll pull back. Do you think I was quite clear last time we talked?
oh my god. And she starts to
I'm so sorry.
reclothe herself.
Feeling pretty good about yourself there, aren't
And begins to curl up into a ball and sink.
Oh, you broke her.
I'll swim down after her.
you?
Okay.
This is going swimmingly.
Hey, doesn't count for this, but it was good.
If it would help, I could get naked myself.
No, definitely not.
No.
It's very lovely, by the way.
Told her to get naked and then rejected her.
What?
I didn't tell you to get naked!
You said
You
by
said
all
by
means.
all
continue.
means.
You said by
No,
all
I
means.
didn't say that one.
Wow.
And Kyla slightly dresses up.
What a fucking dick.
Please get naked. Oh, gross.
No, but I'm not into it, but yeah, get naked.
I am sorry.
What's happening?
I'm entering your consciousness while you're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to catch up, see how you are.
I was good.
Oh.
I was. So, what do you need?
I don't need anything. I just wanted to see how you are, how things are with the new building, and, well, if you've made any progress on obtaining any wishes from me.
Straight to business then.
Different kind of business.
I need to pull up this page.
It was weak.
There has been a bit of work. Oz returned recently.
He did.
Hey!
About
Session over. all I care
4 days ago. Yes. Exhausted little thing.
Is he all right?
Yes. He's fully managing the actual guild session of it now. I'm mainly in charge of the bar and entertainment.
I'm very sorry about that. The others wanted to start a bar and they didn't hire anyone.
Nope. No, they didn't.
The others.
Mm-hmm.
Claiming no responsibility.
I did.
You all literally did. I wanted to open a magic shop.
We're sending a magic shop employee right now.
Literally on the ship.
Yes. So things are moving well. I have not gathered any particular wishes. I've been a bit swamped with just basic management. We need people. We need employees, and we need them fast.
I should be back soon. And I can afford to hire as many as you need to assume all of your duties, and I'm happy to pay you quite a hefty bonus.
I do like that sound. That does sound nice.
And if there's anything else I can do to make it up to you, I'd be very happy to.
Forget this. What you saw.
I will remind you, we were both nearly completely naked in our performance together.
No, the intention was different.
That was art.
That was art.
This one did too.
I can go over certain members, people who have joined fairly recently.
Give me a quick download, that'd be fantastic.
Mm-hmm. She will give you all updates on current information. You do hear some interesting, some things of interest have popped up.
Okay.
It has been discovered well beneath this lake, at the very bottom, centered almost directly under the city, is a portal to the plane of water.
Wow. Who discovered that?
The council did. The council called for fellow guild members to band together for an expedition deep underwater. They wanted to try and figure out where this kraken came from, along with this hag that seems to be in
So
conversation.
they came from the plane of water?
Seems as much.
It's
No
been
one has
lighted on
tried to
fire.
go into the plane, but there does seem to be a 24/7 guard has been placed around it.
On our side? On Lumensa's side?
On the Mensa side,
Okay.
official government. People from Tonkton are coming in to deal with it.
What?
What does that mean?
Do everything you can to steer clear of those people.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I'd rather not have the Obsidian Winds getting involved, if we can avoid it.
Fair. Beyond that, that's been the bulk of news. You'll have some money to collect. We have been paid.
By all means, use whatever money you need to start hiring people. We can reimburse the banks
Done.
when we get back.
I'll start doing it.
You have like 6 or 7 employees total now, right?
You guys have some adventurers.
Yeah, we have like guild members, but not employees, right?
Yeah, not many employees, plenty of people who are out to do work in the name of Obsidian Wind.
Offer quite a bit. We want to look generous.
Yes. We'll want to make sure those coffers are nice and fat here as soon as possible. So hopefully your adventures have proved fruitful. All seems to think so.
We spent all the
Well,
money.
Literally just pissed it all away.
Magic items.
If I don't
to get a
die in the
bunch of
coming
stuff from the
days,
vault,
I'm
like,
sure it'll be fine.
Sell our old stuff.
And as far as making it up to you, how does joining you in another performance sound and a night on the town, my treat?
Roll a persuasion check.
Please reject him.
Disadvantage.
Please reject him.
21.
DC 22, sorry.
I mean, you heard him.
There you go.
Would be a bit of a break from the usual rise and grind, so sure.
It's a date then.
It's a date.
How many girls just want to fix him?
Do I have to die?
Die.
Like, you know how right before you're about to die inside of a dream, you like wake up?
No, nothing quite that gruesome.
Oh, okay.
Certain people maybe,
Just like got
but not
knife.
you.
Sure.
No. Oh.
What would you like the rest of your dream to be like?
I want to be on the stage.
Very well. He will shape it to her heart's desire and leave himself.
She performs her evening away, wakes up in the morning. All right. Anything else you would all like to be doing?
I do once everyone else has done their things.
On one of these days, an NPC will be moving forward with something. So,
I'll
Are
jump
you
in.
gonna tell us about it, or is it just a thing you said?
we'll be finding out. Let's move
What's
forward.
Marine doing during all this? Is
She's the one stepping forward.
Who? Near
Mhm.
green.
Mhm.
I'll approach Bobby again.
He has like a like a cucumbers on and a full face mask. Just
Ooh.
little frog.
You know, by all means,
Mm-hmm.
keep closing your eyes, keep resting. Let's just chat a little bit.
Yep.
Frog.
So,
That's a great nickname.
can you see this? And I will use telekinesis to... No! Cucumber back up, buddy! I'm so sorry.
You're really not.
I'm not. I need you. I'll use telekinesis to start levitating, like just kind of an orbit of dirt around me in general.
You're a dirt wizard.
Yeah.
little
You're
dirt
a dirt
under your
wizard,
pillar,
Harry.
the dirt man.
Leaf frog, dirt wizard.
He's gonna be the dirt man.
Should be the spell name Dirt Man.
Dirt Man.
aspect.
So I'm using a spell for this, right? And
Are
it's
you?
taking telekinesis right now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you know that spell. That's a pretty common one.
I do, yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
I keep feeling a pull back to Hovel Hollow, and I kind of want to take home into my spell casting. Can you help me form this like dirt cloud into a thing?
Into dirt pit.
I
Frog dance dirt fist.
so
Wait, I kind of love that.
guys, you're getting ahead of me here. God damn it.
Did we just ruin your surprise?
Not whatever.
Not bad.
This is fake laughter.
There's a couple things. One is I'm rapidly realizing on these adventures I'm just a little kid.
Honey.
And I might be stronger than the rest of the team, but I also don't know how to take a punch.
Right.
Wolfgang.
When did you get there?
Been here the whole time, babe.
So I wanted to do something kind of protecty with this.
All right.
It seems like it's like kind of like a wall of dirt.
Yes.
Anyways, part 2.
You're wanting to condense this.
I think so.
All right.
Part 2 is I found out pretty recently that my surname, Dirtfist, was a name that was forced upon my family from an oppressor.
Oh.
And I kind of want to reclaim it for myself.
I love that.
Right?
That's great.
So is there a way to kind of dirt fist this?
Put it on the board. 2.
Put
Give another
that
one.
on the board.
Give her another one.
No, I'm not getting that one. No windows, not straight up.
There.
Not
straight,
actual
not
fisting.
Then we start.
I think we can figure out how to fist this.
Oh, we draw a line somewhere.
Do you want to fade out and montage this a little bit?
Yes, I love montages.
Okay, can you cast that spell? I don't know that one.
Montage. And as the meta kicks in, we will start working on a new spell for you. It's one of your
Frogman's Dirt Fist, you
custom
fuckers.
creation.
I was silent the whole time.
Dirt Fists, plural.
Yes,
but,
Frogman's dirt fists.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be cool.
One of the days,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take Ranguin and just go like, Spotty! And we're just gonna...
Chill
That's
out
not
by
what
the
I thought she was
oasis.
gonna say, but okay. All right.
Chilling in the oasis is actually extremely beneficial for your skin. And not only that, it has wild healing properties attached to it. If either of you are poisoned or diseased in any way, it is completely removed from your body.
Just mentally.
Are you insinuating that either of us has an STD? Because
No.
why would we be poisoned? You would know.
Yeah, I would.
Not anymore.
But I assume there's like, we could get facials done.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Love it.
I love a good facial.
Can we roleplay that a little bit?
Sure.
So, did they do my nails? Give me
Yes.
like
Soul spa.
You do this a lot, huh?
Not really, no.
But your nails the other day, they were.
Oh,
Wait, that's so good.
Oh, the
Get caught.
juice! The juice!
You could say it's observant.
That's true.
I'm very,
She's very observant
now.
Oh, the key mind jokes are
So
coming back
it's
now.
Sipping some tea here.
it was a perk of completing the trial.
Oh, that's so weird.
Roll deception.
Why do you lie, liar?
And insight if you would like
Lying liar.
I roll
to.
insight.
I will say with how you navigated that though, I will give you advantage.
Oh, you got saved.
18.
Yeah, that beats
Oh,
mine.
okay. Yeah, the way you phrased it, like I was like, yeah, that was good. That was good.
It's kind of not lying.
Yeah, it's kind of not lying.
Yeah.
But I will say, I am enjoying it. What about you?
I didn't have any trials.
I mean, have you gotten yourself a nice, pampering day in a while?
Never in my life. This is all very new to me. It feels great.
We should make a habit of it.
Yeah, if we can. What's sex like?
Oh,
Really diving right into that.
The two ghosts like look at each other and go back to it.
I mean, you've had it.
mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem hard to have. I mean, Kyla seems to have it.
Okay, do you ever,
Are we gonna really do this?
I I'm not
No.
asking you how it works. I understand
Okay,
in
good, that's what I
theory
was worried about.
how it works.
Yeah.
How does one
You ever ridden a
initiate
motorcycle?
such an exercise?
Well,
Is it like we're coming to get our nails done? We've decided that we want our nails done, and we just say hello, hi. What's your name? It's
This is a
Wayne?
ghost.
Oh, it's a ghost.
This is a ghost.
Okay.
Hey, there's
I mean-
ghost sex in a lot of
Ghostbusters.
In a lot of
Get
books
covered
that
in
Zach
ectoplasm.
reads.
I was thinking of that scene in Ghost.
I mean, do I walk up and say like, "Hello, my name is Renwin. Would you like to have sex with me?" Or do I? Is it someone you? Should I know the person?
generally speak, but not always. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, like, if you want to. I'm not very experienced. You should probably ask Kylis or somebody who's
I
more
would
experienced.
never do that.
I think it's like any kind of relationship, if you want that, where you build up to it, maybe.
So do I have to, like the person?
I think it helps.
Okay. Okay. That's helpful.
Is it?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure that if you, with your assets, were to. Does it count? Does
It counts. Fucking counts. It's in the first half of the word.
If you were to go up to someone who you think might be interested, I'm sure they would be down to clown. You know what I'm saying?
No. Clown?
Dear God. Well, let's take a soak and discuss this a little further. Off screen.
Girl talk.
Girl talk commences off screen.
Somebody walks by and Nessa's going.
I brought out some pictures.
All right.
They all look vaguely like Kylis.
I was gonna spit
No,
take
it's like
out.
ink
Not to be anywhere near them, but for some reason I just imagine since they're getting a spa, I'm like way off in the corner. Somebody just has a buffering thing, just
Yeah, just
very like Wizard of Oz.
someone just just welding you. You're like, ah.
I tie a bow.
shine.
At some point around the 5th day, Kylis, where would you find yourself in the evening?
I think I've really taken to this whole bartending sort of gig, so I've probably set up behind the bar.
Mhm.
One for me, one for the patron, one for me, one for the patron, two for me, one for the patron.
Hell yes, love that. As you're kind of handing out a few drinks, some to fellow members and some to these random individuals. Occasionally, one of the fellow wizards comes by, gets a drink, and then heads right back in.
Dishes are
continues
just
enchanting.
piling up because he doesn't want to do them.
That's fair.
That's really funny. You can't do a simple press digitate for 6
No,
seconds.
no, he likes the fun side of bartending, not the work.
You continue, and eventually, someone sits down, and it is your mother.
Your mama.
Can we say I'm perpetually at this bar, very drunk?
No, she would approach when no one was present.
Well, I'm not present.
That's fair.
It's like literally just.
Oh, don't mind him. I gave him something quite lethal. It wasn't poison. It's just labeled "Do not consume in large quantities."
Oh, definitely poison. All right.
He can
This is
handle it.
not my voice. I'm Irish. All right. Or something close to it. So, how long are we going to keep behaving like the other one doesn't exist?
I was thinking about 117 years.
You're not very clever at thinking it. I already thought of it before you said it.
He didn't verbalize it, so point. This.
This is the most mature.
You want to do points?
I have a lot banked.
I apologize for not being the fantasy that you created in your head rather than an actual person.
Oh,
The tea is hot.
Point. You've waited too long.
There's so much more. Just I let down.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I imagined you being so many things in my head. If you came back, if you were alive, if I ever got to see you again, what that might be like. My father, he told me some things recently, and I know that they're his fault, not yours. But an entire kingdom dying for you? And you would put someone else in the line of fire after something like that? Your own brother. He didn't like me. I know that. I don't think he would have died for me. He did that for you, not me.
I hate to admit that you're probably right on that. And I knew it. He's always been that way with me. Spoiled, rotten little sister. I didn't make the right choice. And I can't do anything about it. Except try to learn.
I think we can do something about it. Or at least try. I haven't said my piece with him yet. Because I think there's still a chance to bring him back. I've wanted to. I can't tell you how many times I've gone down in that ship and stared at his body and Glenn's. But I think there's still a chance.
There are secrets inside that vault that even I don't know about. It wasn't a place we spent a lot of time in. We usually got in, dropped off what we needed, left. And there's a lot of things that can change inside that vault. It's not always the same. If it means bringing back my brother, then I'll put my life on the line for it.
Don't go doing that. I said what I said before and I meant it.
Damn, point for you.
I felt pretty lost lately, in a lot of ways. I lost a lot on that day, not just Phil.
Your sovereignty.
Yeah. And I came to a lot of realizations that day. There's things I understand about myself that I never wanted to know. And I guess Phil taught me one last lesson.
He's good at that.
Unfortunately, I'm a bad student. I don't know if I'm going to take it to heart.
I know you'd be quick to say that I don't actually know you, but I don't think that's entirely true. You being a bad student.
On occasion, if I have a right teacher. But what I meant was, there's something I want to ask you, and you're not going to like it. But I want you to be honest with me. I know it's a lot to ask from someone like me. But I'm hoping you're not like me. Kiriani told me once that Shatterkai are cursed. Our abilities that let us avoid death were granted to us by a dark god. Who is that god?
The mythos is vague, to say the least about it. The plane of shadow has been around far longer than any Shatterkai is nowadays. How much of it has actually changed over time, it's hard to say. It is not so much a god, as far as I understand, so much as the space itself. The plane itself is living, breathing, expanding, and has its own wills and wants. It is a dark reflection of our world. And if you spend enough time on this plane, you can usually find your own other version, spending some time on there.
So the plane itself was alive, and it gave us sovereignty.
Seems as much. Wanted a ruler? Or someone they can control? Your grandfather didn't speak much on it. He wanted very little to do with it.
Can't say I want it myself. There's an aspect to it that I do want. When I use those abilities, it doesn't only remove parts of the pain. It takes away everything for a moment. Fear, love, everything. And it feels good. I used it to nullify a curse for a time before Ness helped me out. Is there a way to accelerate this and make it permanent?
You're asking to shut off your feelings?
Yes.
Roll a persuasion check.
Can I roll advantage because I asked her not to lie to me?
She can say yes or no, depending on her feelings. It's
Okay.
not necessarily a lie.
Persuasion?
Persuasion.
29.
You rolled a 19, you dick. I was hoping it would be a
Oh wait, sorry, 28.
Still more.
Oh, that was the one.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, it fails.
DC
It's
29.
29. To get a glimpse into her brain. Because you've done this for Kylas. The parts where she's failed. The parts where she didn't check in with you before making the choice herself. That fear of losing you again. I've never tried, but it doesn't excite me. But if that's what my boy wants, I'd rather stop the pain than cause it. So, sure.
I do want you to know why. don't want to be like him. I don't want to sacrifice cities for the people that I care about. If I'm going to rule, I want to rule with rational thought, not emotion.
Maybe it's what they need. The cold can be embracing and reinvigorate you. Maybe they need cold.
Maybe.
Let me think on this. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but let's see if there's ways of amplifying these effects.
Thank you.
Thank you for asking. For letting me try again.
Should I like a drink?
Desperately.
I'll find you something good. You want some more?
Who the hell are you?
She turns to the cup and walks away. All right.
You dumbass.
Is there anything else you would all like to be doing before items are handed back to you and you are free to head on out?
Everything. I just want a campaign in here.
I can take it. I'm going to hang on then. Oasis.
I remake Ranguin's bracers and
Yes.
give her a new quiver as well. And then, since, just for your knowledge, since I've changed that, I have turned on my spell storing ring infusion.
Okay.
Question for
Mhm.
you. You can go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say what I've done is I've made in the 6 days 6 spell scrolls of shield
Yes.
for Wolfie. In his spell storing ring that he has now, I've given him a 4th level counter spell and a silvery barbs.
All right. Some reactionary spells.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Have I talked to Neri Vereen about Dr. Phil?
No.
Cool.
No
I'll talk
one's,
to Neri Vereen.
no
about
one's
it.
spoken to her except for you
I'm going to
in the tent.
seek her out at some point to talk to her about some Dr. Phil stuff.
What day would you like to do that on? Because that's going to drastically change how she feels about this conversation.
Before or after that one?
Knowing me, I will probably... Well, realistically, I'd probably do it immediately.
Remember, you've been pulled
Yeah.
which ways and directions throughout this whole time.
Towards the end.
Okay.
It'll probably be one of those things that
On
I'll...
the 6th day.
Sure. Let's call it on the 6th day.
All right.
Because the things on the 5th day just happened, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
All right. You find some time. She's up on one of the railings, the upper walkways, looking out over into the oasis.
I've got an armful of books. And I kind of... Hey there.
Are you down below?
Yeah.
Hello?
Wonder if I could have a moment of your time.
Sure. I mean, we're just hanging out up here.
I'll stay right there. I'll be right back. And I find the stairs and go upstairs and talk to her. Hey.
Hi.
Ah. Got it. Can I talk to you about your brother?
Yikes.
Yep.
These are his books. All 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Been reading them lately.
Any stirring secrets to report?
You know, I mean, you knew him pretty well, right? He kind of would ramble on, and you know, there's a lot of like Tolkien-esque details that no one needs in there, but it's,
But it builds the world.
it's building the world. And that's what's important.
I don't need 15 pages on a branch.
Exactly. I'm glad somebody understands me. But there's some interesting things in here, and I was just wondering if you had any insight as to what your brother was doing here, what his mission was, and
I have already been asked this before.
by me?
Not you, no.
Oh God.
No.
By who?
I actually forget.
Was it one of my
That
friends?
or I'm having deja vu, I'm not really sure. Ultimately, I said the same thing that I said to this imaginary person. No, I didn't know much of why he was here. He was studying war and the weapons used in them. Yeah. It got pretty boring pretty fast, and I hightailed it out of there, like the young little girl that I was.
So, like, it kind of happens when I read through the book sometimes. Like,
You just want to leave.
a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm, like, trying to force myself because he was clearly here for a reason.
Sure.
Right?
We all are.
I mean, yeah, we are,
Mm-hmm.
actually.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have necessarily agreed with that
Right.
a week ago.
I thought I was gonna be a mother, so
You kind of are.
Yep.
I mean, you had a kid.
I had a kid. That does not make you a mother.
I mean, it makes you his mother. Doesn't necessarily make you his mom.
Oh. I had it the other way around. Okay.
You know, it's probably not too late, right? I mean, he's a prick, but you know, you can make your ways in there. He has his moments where he sees reason on things.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the whole, I've caught snippets. You guys, he's like mad at you about being absent for his whole life and stuff like that, right?
And killing my brother.
You didn't kill his brother.
Yeah, I
Or
did.
your brother. I mean, from where I was standing, which was next to your brother when he died,
Uh-huh.
it kind of looked like he sacrificed himself to save Kylus.
Because that's what I asked him to do.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, did you force him?
Does it say in that book about how much my brother loved Kylus?
It does not.
Does it have any disdainful words or comments about him?
About Kylus?
Yes.
One or two.
I'm drunk. No, I may be drunk.
A little bit. You're
Just a
clearly
bit.
drunk.
Yep.
Our voices are getting louder. I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. But last time I checked,
Half-mast.
Oh yeah, yell it.
usually if you're mad at someone
Yeah.
and you say bad things, and there's no love after that or before it, it kind of just means you're mad at them. There's no familial bonds in there.
Oh, I mean, not everything in here is hateful towards Kylus. Some of the times he's actually saying not negative things. He's not like singing his praises in here or anything.
Consider me inspired, Wolfgang.
You're failing.
Aggressively neutral.
Come on, you're the voice of the
I
North.
don't
Let's
need
go.
You're fucking peanut gallery right now.
Well, inspire her.
Yeah,
Everyone be quiet and let me have this conversation with this drunk elf.
Picking my words carefully. She's drunk, I'm not.
I'm not drunk, and I'm disappointed by that.
You can make her not drunk if you use some of your points.
My what?
Like
I mean,
5 points of land.
You all have heroic inspiration on any rolls that you want to make. Just keep that in mind for anything that might come up.
No, I'm not gonna manipulate her. If she wants to be drunk, she can be drunk.
How do you
This is
make
more
someone not
manipulative.
drunk?
Yeah, I don't understand how you make someone not drunk.
Lay on hands.
Really? Because you can
burn five points of healing and cast lesser restoration on someone.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
This is her choice.
He can,
I'm
but-
honoring her choice. Look. Are you mad at your brother or are you mad at your son?
Yep.
A little bit of both?
A little bit of everything. A little bit of the mirror as well.
Oh, is this more you're mad at yourself more than anything?
Catching on fast.
I've been known to.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfgang NFT.
So,
You watch as her eyes blacken over.
you're doing something. What you doing?
mitigating.
Vague. Nice. Just like your son. You know, you guys are kind of similar.
Another letdown, I suppose.
By you or by him?
By me.
You're let down because you're similar to your son, or you're...
No, I let down. Never mind. It's not important.
Y'all, we need some therapy.
Let me ask you a question.
Where's the nanny when you need
Do you like your son?
Granny?
Yes.
Yeah?
Of course I do. I love him.
Why?
Because he's my son.
That's not a reason.
It's the reason.
What about him?
I don't know.
Is that because you haven't really spent much time with him? I'm going somewhere with this, don't worry.
If you're wondering if I'm just saying that I love him because he's my son, that is part of it, sure. I don't know him as a person. That's my fault. I get that.
We've been here for 6 days, and we've got probably a little bit of time to go to wherever the hell we're going next, the vault, I think.
Right. Nessa's going to take us.
Yeah. Every single time I've seen you interact with your son, it's some kind of like big world-shaking to-do. Maybe just have a fucking conversation with the guy. Maybe sit down, have a drink, just shoot the shit a little bit. What's his favorite color? What's his favorite food?
Black plums.
Okay, those were easy. Those were easy answers. That's not fair. The idea is, if you sit down with him, maybe not have these world-shaking conversations that you two seem to always fucking have. Just have a normal person-to-person conversation. I almost said a human conversation. That wouldn't translate here. Just have a normal conversation with the guy. I mean, you know, he's going to lie to you and obfuscate and, you know, that kind of shit. But, like, you'll get a feel for who he is as a person, at least. That's a step in the right direction. And then you don't have to be so fucking sourpussed all the time about it.
Roll a persuasion check.
He's really been reading your books, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil came over here.
Yeah.
At advantage?
No.
Good, because I didn't need it. 11.
You have your inspiration.
I know what I
It
have.
only
Yeah,
lasts,
all right.
it only lasts a session. Use it if you got it.
12.
The DC.
Hey!
I'll consider it.
Sure. I'm not going to lie to you. Doesn't affect me either way. You can have a relationship with your son or not. That's neither here nor there to me. But it might be good for you. And it might be good for him. And
I want that.
it might be good for the professor. They seem to think, everyone seems to think he's coming back after we get to the vault. I don't want to be a dick, but I don't think it's happening.
Kylus does.
So? He's going to wish the professor to come back? Like, we have no idea how this works. They're just operating off of hearsay and theories.
Oh.
I miss that smart fucker all the time. He's one of the only people that could keep this fucking circle of idiots in line sometimes, aside from me.
So my brother's not coming back.
I don't think he is. But, hey, what the fuck do I know? All I'm trying to say is that everyone else seems to think it's going to happen. Everyone else seems to think it's going to happen.
She's like disassociated at this point. I think I'd like to be left alone.
Linaris is up, going.
Rescind that
You
pact.
were so close.
Is this...
You start to feel the hair on your body raise.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Blink.
This didn't go at all how I wanted it to. Good talk. I walk away.
Oh, buddy.
Sorry, a 12's not gonna.
I walk away and go, all right. Figure this out.
Wow, Lunar's really handed out a challenge there. All right,
So next feat skill experts, that way you can get proficiency and expertise in persuasion.
Alrighty.
Yikes.
Let me know if you need any help.
The day comes to a close. Your magic items are brought back to you, fully upgraded and kitted out. You board the action surge.
Nesta?
Yeah.
Maybe find the vault?
Oh, down for that?
Let's go raid a magical vault that could potentially be deadly and kill us all.
Lead the way, gorgeous.
Into it.
I got
Let's do it.
I got a suggestion.
What?
Vault breaker.
Aren't you shiny?
That's what we're calling this op.
It's good.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
good.
You know what?
Breaker.
Going forward, you're the guy who names things.
Definitely this arc.
Wait, let's not jump to conclusions.
No, we
okay?
did. I jumped. Big time. Big jump.
And thanks for noticing I got a nice buff while we were in there. Feels good.
Looks great.
Yeah.
I got a lot of that dirt that was out.
Well, everybody looks real shiny.
Enter Nervarine, who's just shit-faced right now.
Oh.
She's still shit-faced?
Yeah, she has not stopped.
House is tricky, but he looks phenomenal.
Yeah, she doesn't hold it very well.
Do you need some healing?
Oh, sorry, the hands threw me off. No, I'm fine.
Okay.
You're gonna
let's
take
go.
us there, so cast away.
Right on. Location.
That burning in your chest, near Verine's as well, as she then hurls over the side of the ship.
Nice.
Your arcane path is carved out before you, ascending into the sky. You begin to follow it.
When she pukes over the side, I will give her 5 points of lay on hands.
Right?
Care for a drink? I'm just fucking with you.
You're the best.
I'm great at my job.
Well,
Is
if
she,
we're...
is she gonna drink that? I'll take it.
Unhinge your jaw.
Cheers.
Choose the cup.
Still don't understand
That's an
this.
origami crane that
Yeah.
comes out.
I mean, if we're fading out here, it is episode 69. You guys want to all just fuck?
Oh.
We're not fading yet.
Oh, no.
dude.
I misread it.
Yeah,
man.
You're premature!
I gotta tell you,
That's one. That's
you're misreading
one.
this entire situation right now.
That's one
Give me
for
one of
Daniel.
those.
Mr. Nan, that's my mother.
Oh!
Flying along, I'll expedite this a little bit. You guys eventually come back to the Serpent Pass. The pathway for you begins to curve this ship up into the mountains. This is the very first day of the Black Wind Moon. There is no moon in the sky for the whole month. It's also the beginning of your birthday month.
Yep.
The New Moon Ritual tonight, yeah?
Mm-hmm. It would
Yeah.
be.
What's this one? Is this the naked one?
No,
The full
that's
moon
full
is-
moon.
No.
If only it aligned.
The opposite!
Flying along, you two would notice immediately.
I notice things now.
You're pretty observant.
Off in the distance, at this altitude, something is present that should not be there.
Nesta?
What
thick-
does it look like?
Blanket of fog.
Hmm.
Those are just called clouds when you're up in the sky.
It's a clear day today.
That's odd.
Frognand?
As you're beginning to travel, this pathway that is presented before you, this arcane energy that only you can see, hasn't so much been carving a path that you're looking at, it's almost been functioning like a compass. This arcane purple energy kind of pointing, jagged, and twisting every once in a while. And it kind of points down.
Oh. Avery, we may need to circle back. It looks like we've got to go down.
Wait. This fog doesn't look right to me. Frognan, can you see what's going on here?
I have to touch it to figure it out. I could dispel it from afar, but
It's the first trial. Location.
Oh.
I mean, we've got.
The fog turns you around if you enter from the wrong spot. And if you veer off course.
Like the Lost Woods, nice.
And we've got.
Without that sigil, there's no way of knowing what path you're supposed to take.
Oh.
But we have you. Quite literally, you're the only one who can get us there right now.
And we've got all
Okay.
5, right?
Should we dismount?
I mean,
Or
this should be a breeze, shouldn't it?
It's gonna be for the best. We should get off the ship.
help us, Nesta. You're our only hope.
Okie dokie.
Sailing down, landing, disembarking the action surge. The rest of the crew is kind of like, well, good luck. We'll be here when you need us. We're not going anywhere.
Thanks.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Nah.
Yeah, that'll help.
Shoots ass. And fire. Fuck you.
You've
Sure thing, pal.
been in here before.
You're talking to Nary.
Nary
Okay.
Vreen.
Everybody's like, no, I'm.
Will we be able to see through this fog, or should we hold hands?
Stick close to her.
Oh.
Actually, tying up.
Tying up's a good idea.
You got rope?
I got rope.
I'll go right behind Nesta.
Again, the sigils are designed to trivialize a task. You trivialize this moment. There are no checks needed.
Sick.
You guide them directly through the fog.
Is Neri doing her shared flight thing, so we're all just flying with her?
Yeah, you're kind of
type
just like,
thing?
well, actually, you know what? Currently, no, she wouldn't be. She can only do it for so long. She can't do it infinitely.
So we're just walking through the fog.
You're just walking. She's probably floating, but
Floater.
you eventually step out of the fog into a bit more sunlight at this point. And ahead of you, with blood still fresh on the left and right hand sides of this mountain, was where your father and Alana had been pinned up against the wall. The blood dried, but still present.
All
And
the color
ahead.
drains from my face.
And ahead past that is that massive spired point, where originally you had seen a black hole. No longer present.
This place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
my GBs are heebie.
Hylas?
Yeah, I know.
Sigil of unlock.
I did change attunement to it.
Okay.
All right. Well. Open sesame.
Burning once more. As that same purple arcane cracking. And a black, endless void. Unable to see what is at the other side awaits you. Prepare for anything. Usually the next test is flight.
Lead the way.
How much time does it usually take when you guys would traverse through in here?
It varies.
Should we take some time out here? You know, reattune to a few things.
That gate doesn't stay open for long.
Of course it doesn't.
Stick by me if we start dropping. I got you.
In we go.
Once we get inside, I'm going to activate my the cantrip, my all-purpose tool, and a arcane cannon.
Get one up and ready.
Light on my shield, sword, wreaths and flames. I got light, baby.
Stepping across the threshold.
As we do that.
We're going to end tonight's
okay.
session. Wanted to get us at least entering the vault. Because traversing it is going to be a big session.
Yeah.
Lovely.
We're
Welcome.
up for it.
You've officially entered the Woven Vault.
The arc for what you thought was going to be 2 arcs ago.
Yeah. About two to almost 3 arcs ago. Actually, yeah, 3 arcs ago, because her trial, your city, and your underground.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
better.
It was supposed to happen all before that moment.
Mm.
But here we are.
So we could have been kitted out before this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we passed on treasure.
Son of a.
Yeah, we're just hoping that he's upgraded the items since then.
They were already way upgraded. It's the woven vault.
Legendaries,
I mean,
artifacts, none of them cursed.
Of course
Well,
not.
and that was the other thing. There were things in there that are now no longer there because of Victor's presence in it.
Bullshit.
You were supposed to equip all this stuff and then go deal with Victor, though Victor and Gregor probably would have already accomplished their goal.
Well, level 11, guys.
No.
Love it. Roll hit die.
Level up?
Nope.
I
No,
do
no, no.
have
What's in
the
there, though?
I have the final tally
Yes,
for
final tally for episode 69.
episode 69.
Innuendo.
Sexual innuendos. In first place is Tide, Nesta, and Frogman.
Power
Hey!
couple.
That's why they married.
Horny.
Filthy.
Bitches.
Second place, Wolfgang.
Hey!
Hey.
Third place, we got a tie between Maverick and Dominic.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
okay.
Very
Let's go,
nice.
let's
Followed
go.
by Ranguin.
She doesn't know how anything works,
I
so.
And surprisingly, Kylis.
I mean,
Got
you
here
missed an
late.
hour,
Boo.
yeah.
I had a lot of very heavy things.
I know.
Yeah, true.
I know.
Disappointed.
It was like,
I'm disappointed.
I can't not have Nirvarine eventually talk to you.
Ah, you totally could have.
And it was like, yeah.
The
it's
timing of
almost
all that
five whole
was
days.
terrible for me.
Yeah.
The whole reason I asked you about sex is because I have the hots for Neri Varane.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Ooh.
Did
Sleep with
not
my
see
mom.
that.
I've
kill
been
you.
talking. I can't wait to tell you that I fucked your mom.
Wait, can we please retcon
Happy
that?
episode 69!
Can't wait to kill you.
You're gonna get a sibling.
You go back. I've had a crush on her since the first time I saw her.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wow,
It's
okay.
like Hylas.
Interesting.
Rude.
Alrighty.
Two
Well,
mommies.
I know this was a bit more of a chiller episode. A lot of prepping and planning and getting ready for future events.
Real quick subs. Jenny
Yes.
threw us a sub.
Yes.
Thank you, Jenny.
Sora once again hit us with a raid.
Nice.
Bunch of
baby.
champions around here.
Thank you,
All
guys.
right.
All right. Well,
Thanks for joining us.
thank you all so much for watching. We will see you guys here same time, same place. Thank you all so very much.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.